It's time to celebrate, celebration. What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing? I see we got 3 people. Shout out to you 3. I assume we got Thomas in the building, and then we got Wackaroony. Who knows who the other couple people are? How are you freaking doing? Thank you for coming by to the most deranged community in all of YouTube, not even Pokemon. Um, we're gonna have a fun night. Shout out to Blabbers for last night. Absolute legend. He's make sure you guys go check out him Monday night on Henry's Pokey Corner for they're gonna be going live. But he said, bro, I gotta I gotta be on your live first, you know. So shout out to the Blabbers, absolute freaking goat. Yeah, not here at all. What's up, Korea guy, bro? You were going hard in the paint last night. Couple of you guys were actually. It's all good. Um, we got Split Earth. What's up, Split Earth? I need to have you on at some point. Just shoot the crap, you know. We don't have to talk about Pokemon. We can just talk about life, you know. But I do want to go ahead and talk real quick before I think a lot of people start to realize this. We're gonna go ahead and jump into some Pokemon, and then we're just gonna chill. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go, but yeah, man. We need to talk some Pokemon, talk some Pal World. Sorry about last night, by the way. I know that there were people coming that came in. Krabby bounced real quick. Jay came in at some point, and then I think by the time I saw his comment, he was already gone. I don't know who else came in, but I apologize if you guys left comments and I didn't get to them for an hour. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient, but me and Blab were just shooting the shit, having a good time. So, um, let me see. Sounds good. Yes, sir. We got Drunk in the house. How was your day, Drunk? Was it absolutely insane? How is Drunk? How's Power World doing for you? How does the demand seem for it? How are people wanting to play it? Or I know you said you got some boxes. I think. Um, what are you seeing? Because I'm seeing some people talking about it, and they're saying it's performing actually surprisingly well. What's up? Totally awesome. How are you doing? I'll be lurking as a family back to finishing editing a video. Hey, bro, you're all good. Inkblot in the house, buddy. I'm so glad to have you back. You need to go lurk on Jay for a while because I know Jay would be super excited to have you show back up. He was like I said, he was talking about you last night during his and Pack Hypes live, and I think he misses you. I really totally do. No one pre-ordered it. Everyone wants it. I left 2 cases sealed. It's fine. Disaster. Yeah, bro. I hear you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Totally awesome. Yeah, a couple people actually apparently passed out last night. So, anyways, let's go ahead and just get this out here. I just want to get this to you guys. Of course, this is just a suggestion. You guys do whatever you want with your money, depending on how you feel about Journey Together. I think Journey Together is going to do very, very well. I'm not going to say it's like top set of Scarlet and Violet, but I definitely think that, when we look back at Fusion Strike, nobody wanted Fusion Strike. And, it was sitting there $70 a booster box. And now look at what it's doing. It is the second top set of Sword and Shield. So, like we speculated with this reprint, it's looking like the enhanced we are not going to be getting, at least right now, right? We could always get the enhanced at a later point in time. But as of right now, it's looking to be only the non-enhanced version. So the enhanced is currently 264, 265, starting to go up a little bit. If you guys do not have any, what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I have Chaos Rising coming in probably next week. I will show you guys in the live hopefully next week when it comes in. But I will be getting another booster box of Chaos Rising because I like the set. And then I'm going to be going after this set. So the enhanced version. So if you guys do not have it or you believe in Journey Together, I think that you need to pick up the enhanced version. We're going to be getting it sounds like the reprint is all non-enhanced just because it allowed them to be able to get more time more product out instead of having to worry about the box toppers and stuff like that. So right now, the non-enhanced is going for 300 bucks, and the enhanced is going for 264. I saw Hobbiesville. Hobbiesville dropped the reprint. It literally says reprint. I wonder if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can pull up Hobbiesville. Uh, so I just wanted to get that out to you guys, just so you guys can make the decision best for yourself. Let me see. I literally just saw it earlier today. Okay, let me pull this up. Make sure you guys can see this real quick. So let me do my little zoom in action right here. So you see right here, out of stock, reprint, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Journey Together, non-enhanced booster box pre-order, $214. And from what I've heard, a lot of like Safari Zone, they did a drop on their Discord. They put it up on their Discord, and it was for like $210 for the non-enhanced version. So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm personally doing, but you don't got to worry about it. Let's see what we got in here. Saw that on a rewatch. Yeah, I got to drop his last. Yeah, yeah, bro. You had him so hyped for the longest time, and then you just bailed on all of us. So it's definitely good to see you back, at least for now. And I do. Hey, do me a favor in the Discord, Inc. Send me a link for that horror TCG. I want to check it out. We got to make a new Discord channel for you guys to just put stuff that like I can't afford for y'all to talk about because you guys are making me go broke off all these different TCGs I'm going into. Got a Sylveon VMAX. Let's go. Let's go. That's great card. Great. I love that. I can't decide. Do I like the Sylveon VMAX or do I like the normal V more? Let me pull that up real quick. I think I liked the V more than the V Max, but I could be wrong about that. Mm, okay, yeah, I'm definitely wrong about that. I don't know. They're both great cards. You got Eevee, you got Sylveon, you got Marshadow. Who else do you have in here too? Okay, you got Vaporeon, Floetta, Kangaskhan's in the background. Yeah, I give you the V Max. It's a great pickup. Absolutely fantastic pickup. It's gonna be epic. What's this Costco drop? What are they doing? Dropping perfect order? We got Roxy in the house. What's up, Roxy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Hope you're having a great week. No, no. Whack absolutely loves perfect order. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, no, he absolutely loves perfect order. Another restock of Power World, but I ain't paying 200. Yeah, there was a what was it? I don't know, dude. But Power World's going absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. I do know real quick, I guess we'll talk about Power World. The new set, Legends Awaken, it's all supposed to be like legendary pals, not Palmon, pals. So that set's probably gonna go pretty crazy. That is gonna be coming out October 30th, which is funny. It seems like I was watching a video. It seems like Power World is literally dropping sets right before the new Pokemon sets come out. So October 30th, they're dropping the second set. November 6th is Delta Rain. Then January 30th, they're dropping the third set, which we don't have any information on. And like I said, it looks like we'll be probably getting a set late January, early February for Pokemon. So they're literally trying to be the biggest pain in the ass for Pokemon in the world. It's absolutely insane what they're doing. It's funny. They're like, oh, okay, people are going to be hyped here. We're going to drop this new set, and then people are going to buy it. Some people are going to buy it. Not everybody's going to buy it, but some people will. And then Pokemon comes out like a week later. Yeah, no, Whack loves perfect order. He really does. It's not a joke. Got it as a CGC 9. Yeah, bro. Hey, Inept, he loves CGC. So it's probably, what would that be, like a PSA 8, maybe a PSA 10, depending on the grader. But yeah, dude, those are both great cards. They really are. Like, I think, let me see real quick. I don't know. I mean, here, I'm looking at Evolving Skies right now. You guys already know Evolving Skies, but I love the Leafeon VMAX. I'm not a huge fan of the Leafeon V, which is fine. It's not for everybody, right? I prefer the Crown Zenith one over that. Both of the Glaceons I think are fantastic. And then the Sylveons. I'm not a huge fan of the Espeon. So, but yeah, dude, I mean, so many good artworks in this set. Evolving Skies, man. What a sleeper. What an absolute sleeper. People, and we're talking about perfect order. I know, different, market, different people. The secret's out, the sauce is out on Pokemon and investing into Pokemon. But man, people were able to pick up these boxes, crack these boxes for $110. We're paying 160 for perfect order, 160 Chaos Rising, 160 Pitch Black. Also, guys, if you guys are going to be picking up any boxes of any of those sets, Chaos Rising, Perfect Order, or Pitch Black, I do think that there's potential that they could go under MSRP here very soon, like 150s, maybe even 140s for some of them. Right now, go to Hills. I think it's Hills Wholesale Gaming. It's a website. Go to them. All three of those boxes are 160 flat. So I don't know how much they charge for shipping, but even if they charge $10, for taxes and shipping, it's cheaper than TCG Player for all of them. Pitch Black is going for. Let me see what Pitch Black's going for real quick. I'll pop this up for you guys as well for you guys to see. We have 180, yeah, 175 with $5 shipping. There's 153 boxes of those. So it is still continuing to go down, but yeah, man, like why would you pay 180 when you can pick it up for 160 with shipping? So again, that's Hills Wholesale Gaming. Just look them up and pick them up if you want to do that. Thank you, Totally Awesome, for the 10 jewels. I have no idea what the jewels even do, but I appreciate the jewels for sure. And yeah, again, Inkblot, thank you for, I think you did $5 last night. Thank you for the $5. We're just gonna, what are we gonna buy, guys? Are we gonna save up for a 30th UPC? Are we gonna buy an ETB? Because right now we're looking at it, I don't know what the jewels do, so I don't know if they equal any sort of amount of money, but we're looking at about $150 right now. So we can look at the 30th ETBs. I think they're like 190 or right under 200. So if you guys want to, I mean, we could pick one up freaking release week for 150, and if you can do a giveaway for that, if you all want to. Printers go burr. Lambo, how are you getting these restock notifications? Because unless Korean puts them in the Discord, I don't really see them. So let me know. Like, are you following them on Twitter? I know you're not a part of Discord, so that'd be cool. Hope it helps the algo. Plus, it's 20-cent dono. Hey, 20 cents, 20 cents. Like I said, I didn't know I didn't know what those coins are. I don't think YouTube's even really say anything. No, Korean guy, you're obsessed, bro. Congratulations, though, Korean guy, on your Astagon hit and your two OSRs. So you cleared it right there. The 300 plus probably what the Lillian's probably 30, 40, and the other card you pulled, I can't remember what else you pulled, but yeah, man, you probably did 380 in profit if you were to sell those cards right now. Yeah. So what is this? What is this Costco? What is this Costco situation? Are they doing booster boxes? Jet Dragon and set two? Yes, sir. Absolutely. No, it's definitely more of an 8 than a 10. Okay, I got you. Hey, you know what? It's a binder copy, man. Throw a nice slab on it. Like I said, you can go like dragon scales. Throw a slab on it, CGC slab, or not slab, but what do they call them? Guards, whatever. They're. You guys know what I'm talking about. These are like $10 for their special rare glitter ones. Throw it on, get one that matches. It's still beautiful, man. Nobody's gonna know. Who cares, really? Vaporeon VMAX next, then the Leafy VMAX. Yeah, the freaking great cards. Great cards. That especially the Vaporeon. I love that's a blunder. Eventually, I want to have all three of those boxes. I want to have the Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon boxes, but that's about $1,000 altogether in the current market conditions, right? Could be way more, could be slightly less. Of course, it's out of print. A lot of people like them, but yeah, you could pick up all three of them for about $1,000. Brilliant Stars is greater than Evolving Skies at these prices. Yeah, dude, what is Evolving even going for right now? I think it cracked over well, it's definitely cracked over 2,000. Did it go over to 3,000 yet? I think last time I looked, it was like 27. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we'll pop this bad boy up too. Add to stage. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, we were in June. We were at 2,700 bucks, and right now we are at 2468. Most recent sale says 2524. So $2,500, man. Evolving Skies. I mean, look at the last year. It's really, I mean, you could pick up for two, but it's really not done much over the last year. Of course, very expensive box. Not a lot of people are dropping 2,500 bucks on a box right now. It's just not happening. Hey, that's some people, that's the way to do it, man, for sure. Go expensive. I just pick up what I can and not get sidetracked. Perfect Order will finally be the first set under MSRP. Broke, how you feel? I don't know if Perfect Order will be the first set under MSRP, if I have to be honest with you. I think I know some people have not gotten their Pitch Black allocation, like their second wave yet. I think Pitch Black could be the first set to go fully under MSRP. I mean, I know technically we have seen Perfect Order under MSRP already. We saw people dropping them for 150, like 151, um, 151 bucks. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm still gonna pick up Perfect Order box. I was gonna pick one after Chaos Rising, but I'm gonna try to get in before a lot of people know about the Journey Together reprint not being the enhanced. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna drop the enhanced at a different point in time. Right now, I think they were just trying to get booster boxes out, waiting on those box toppers. Anything that goes wrong with that could put them behind. I hope, right, maybe we get the non-enhanced first, and then before it goes out of rotation, we do get the box topper. But if not, man, like those are, if you believe in Journey Together, the non-enhanced, the enhanced, they're both going to do great, but especially that enhanced one just for that box topper, which I prefer, honestly. I prefer the Inns Reshiram over the Inns Zekrom from Ascended Heroes as far as a promo card. So I definitely need to pick that up. 30th UPC. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. I'm open to it. I'm open to anything as long as we have the money for it. Game nerds, okay. Yormintide Ignis. Oh, that's right. You did pull the Yormintide Ignis. Everybody shout out to Blab. Again, we got Blabbers in the house. Hopefully you guys enjoyed his expertise. Tinjils, thank you, Inept. Appreciate the 20 cents, the Tinjils. We're just keep adding, guys. You guys are awesome. So buy the dip, boys. Yep. Ty 813. Absolutely. Right now is a great time. Right now is not a great time. Here in the next 2 months, even possibly going into the holiday season, right? That's going to be perfect times to be buying. Go check out Anon's most recent video. He literally opened up, did a video probably like 30 minutes, maybe an hour ago, and more black and whites coming, guys. I know people love black and white now. Again, we've been talking about black and white for a very long time. I really believe we're going to get ETBs. If you want to buy binders, you want to buy the poster collections. I really think ETBs and the bundles are going to be great pickups. That's what I'm personally going to be going for Black Bolt, White Flare, if they come. If they don't come, it is what it is. But I think they're definitely coming. You've only got 6 Evolving Skies booster boxes. Hey, 6 more than a lot of people. That's for sure. That's selling these 8x10 picture frames. They look so freaking cool. Yeah, Korean, he sent me a thing. You can put your cards, it's like a picture frame as well. They look super cool. So yeah, there's all kinds of different things you can do to really make those cards pop. Was supposed to hit this weekend, but shipping is all fucked up here. Yeah, I know people that haven't gotten their wave two yet. So Journey Together for Life, absolutely, bro. We've already been talking about it. Blab is the goat, absolutely. What you mean, Lambo? Yours have been flawless so far. Not sure what you mean by that. Let me know in the comments. I'm probably missing something. Yeah, bro. I've got a couple of sleep packs, and that's it of Evolving Skies. So opened up, I opened up a bunch of Evolving Skies. Like I said, I could have gotten an Evolving Skies booster box for 160, and at the time, like Fusion was still, Fusion was actually $70, but the guy was going to charge me 110 bucks, and I was like, no, I'm okay. And then I just stopped paying attention, and it snuck up. So it is what it is, man. Eventually, I will get an Evolving Skies box. I don't know what the price will be of it, but I'll just pay the piper for that at a later point in time because the box just looks absolutely awesome. It's not even so much for the investability of Evolving Skies and what it could do in the long term. I just think the green box is absolutely awesome. Same thing with Fusion Strike, Fusion Strike, pink box, they both stand out. They both look great. It's not even about the value inside of those two sets. It's just to have them because lately all we're getting. Can I grab a booster box anywhere close to me? Oh, yeah, here we go. Like, lately, this is all we're getting. Black boxes, a little bit of color difference to it, and a logo, Sword and Shield, man. Even Journey Together. Journey Together is a beautiful booster box. It's got the blues. It's nothing crazy like Evolving Skies or Fusion Strike, but still, like, you can't people are gonna appreciate the artworks on the box, and hopefully we get back to putting some artwork on some freaking boxes. We got Brandon in the house. What's up, buddy? Hope you had a good day. Yeah, Anon chat on in. I gotta watch it, dude. I gotta watch it. I literally saw it like 3 minutes before I went live. So I heard it was like a victory lap, which he deserves. I mean, technically, did he move the goalpost? Absolutely. Is it Q1? No. We're looking at Q. What is October, September, October? Is that Q4 for companies? I think that's Q4. So, technically he was three quarters behind. But again, we've talked about this. I think that Pokemon made a change. I think whoever his contacts were, I think they gave him the information they had available. They made an audible and it just kind of poo-pooed on his face. But we all said booster booster boxes weren't coming. Sword and Shield was or not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet had become a thing of the past. And even though I didn't fully believe it, I was just giving out that information to people so they could make the best decision at that point in time. But regardless, I did make videos talking about that. And yeah, he was right. He was right at the end of the day. Yep. See, Ty A13 inept salute to you for the 6 booster boxes. Absolutely. Best booster box, in my opinion. What? Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike? Which one, buddy? Yeah, they're sick. They're super sick. Blabs, great show last night. Everybody loved your show. Again, shout out to you, absolute legend, for coming on, shooting the shit. First live back. We got Pack Hype in the house. Everybody say what's up to Pack Hype. Go check out Pack Hype. He's got all kinds of people in his lives. He had Jay on last night. He's had Anon on. I think he's going to have Anon back on here soon. He had Henry on, Team Rocket Joey, everybody's favorite person. Team Rocket Joey's been on lives. Um, I'm leaving out other people, not intentionally. Oh, Krabby was just on. Was he on Thursday? I don't know. Whatever. I think it was, yeah, Pokey Underground. He has Krabby on. So go check out Pack Hype, and he uploads a lot of content. No, bro, you're good. You're good, man. Yeah, you can. I just want the box. That's it. Did you just got done talking to Anon? He is the goat. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you keep calling something, it's bound to eventually happen, bro. Yeah, I just started that, by the way. Um, oh, sorry guys, my wife's doing stuff in the background. Okay, is it 3 million packs? I thought he said 30 million packs last night. So that's my fault. That's my fault for saying that. Yeah. Dude, he knows people. He just does. Like, I mean, I guess you could say technically, you know, everybody, if you say something, like you said, if you say something long enough, eventually it's going to happen. You know, he was one of the few people saying that we were going to get reprints. Yeah, dude. No, for sure. I saw it. I knew exactly who that was. It's if you know anything about Pokemon, the Pokemon content creator space, you know you knew who those people were. So, like I said, I didn't get to watch the video, but I'm definitely gonna watch it when I get done. We got vegan Pop Tart. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Lab? Pack Hype. You need to have first of all, you need to reach out to that one guy, World Nine. Dude, he's so good. Go if you guys have not checked out. Let me pull him up real quick. He's like he kind of reminds me of Full Moon Games. If you guys have not watched him, he is a local or like he has an LGS, tons of product. He buys all kinds of stuff. But this new guy, he's a newer channel and he comes up with skits all the time. Sorry if you guys can hear the noise in the background. Wife is going absolutely insane doing dishes. Um, this guy's so funny. He's so funny. He talks about, he had a very interesting video about the Pokemon card market. Talks about Power World. He does Magic the Gathering. I only recently started watching his channel, but he's got funny little skits. He's very entertaining. So go check him out. It is World Nine Cards, and he's only at 527 subscribers. So, um, another not based on value, yes, sir. We got that. He wanted to come on tomorrow, and I told me I can't because we're. Oh, dude, are you doing the Power World opening tomorrow? Are you actually going to do Rip the Seal for it? I can't wait to see how it does. Have you opened up any of the boxes yet? I know I'm behind. I'm going to catch up. Sorry, guys. They blessed us with Evo Skies. Well, I mean, dude, but people are saying that Ascended Heroes is better than Evolving Skies, Prismatic Evolutions is better than Evolving Skies. So did they truly? I mean, from a booster box perspective, technically, right? And I don't agree with those statements, right? I don't think Ascended Heroes is better. I don't think that Prismatic is definitely not better, and I don't think Destined Rivals holds a candle to it. Besides best booster box of the Scarlet and Violet era, which I still don't agree with. Um, like did they really bless us? I think they did. But again, I remember this guy. His name was Remy. I think it was Remy Collects. He had a cat profile picture. I don't even think he subscribed anymore. He hasn't commented on a video in a very long time, which is fine. But he said or she said that if Pokemon came out with Evolving Skies today, it would be a specialty set instead of a booster box set. So, yeah, I mean, as far as from booster box perspective, they really did bless us with it because I don't know if we are ever is going to be a dumb term, but I don't know how long it's going to be before we truly get a booster box set on the same level as Evolving Skies. Get an empty Evolving Skies and put it in acrylic. Hey, I might, bro. That might be the play. I don't. Let me see how much. Let me see. I mean, that's not a bad idea. That is the broke thing to do, honestly. Um, Evolving Skies empty box. Let's see. $50, dude. That might be the play. Someone even wrapped it in with the. How does that work? I don't know. Somebody's even got the cellophane with the fake Pokeballs on there. That might be the play, bro. I might do that for sure. I mean, I still want to own an Evolving Skies, a sealed box one day, but I might do that. I think it'll make me happier. That's a great idea. I appreciate you, Split Earth, for that. It's just bullshit. Nobody outside of high level management knows what he pretends to know. Hey, bro, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You recycled your Evolving Skies boxes. I never gave out of our reprints. I know. Yeah, bro. I mean, I got to the point kind of where I was like, man, maybe they're not going to, but I still always felt like they were going to, if that kind of makes sense. Did you get? I do. I forgot Korean. I forgot all about those partner series 3. So you were ready to gun TCG autopsy, bro. Have fun with that. I think autopsy is going to. How do I want to say this? I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like he's probably going to be very arrogant. So obviously, give your takes, but he's probably going to shit on them pretty hard. I don't think I'm too far. I'm catching up. I'm catching up, Inkblot. Pal World's got things lined up. Yeah, dude. Pal World, like I said, I think you missed it, Vegan Pop Tart, but they are literally trying to piss off Pokemon. So their second set comes out November or October 30th, 6 days before Delta Rain comes out, and then their next set, their third set after that, comes out January 30th. So from what we've heard, of course, who really knows, right? At the end of the day, Pokemon's probably going to come out with a set late January. I've heard in February is when the set's actually going to come out for the first set of the year. So it seems like Power World is intentionally making sets come out right before Pokemon sets. I think it's hilarious. They're really trying to piss off Pokemon. Okay, so you're doing a video. You're not gonna do a rip the seal. Yeah, Remy collects. Yep, absolute goat for sure. Well, I don't know about goat, but shout out to Remy if you ever see this. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'll be there as well. Ascended Heroes is better than Evolving Skies. I don't think so, bro. People just want it to be like that. We were shitting on TC. Yeah, I saw that. Yep, somebody hit him up. Somebody hit him up, and he's like, "What'd you say about me?" And you, what Krabby said, what did Krabby say? Krabby said something along the lines of, "Is your voice AI or something like that?" Like, but hey, man, I'll be watching for sure. We got turkeys from Thomas. Yes, sir. Hope you're doing well, Thomas. Haven't I know you've been picking up cards like crazy, so hopefully you're doing well and everything's all right. If you know what I'm talking about. $50 for that box is wild work. I don't know, man. Is it? I mean, some people are selling it for 69. There's one for 45. I don't know. I'll probably get it just because it's the broke thing to do. It looks cool. Why not? You know? I don't know. The empty box, maybe 500 one day. It may be, dude. It may be. That's absolutely insane pain. I don't know. Some people are, I mean, obviously Blabber said $50 for the box is insane. So, you know, in 20 years, sure. Like I could definitely see um I could definitely see somebody paying 500 for it. And then yeah, I can pick up a a box. I can pick up a Fusion Strike box with no seal. Like I don't want it sealed, but they're like $25. I might do that. I know that's really stupid to do, but fuck it. Like that's kind of what this channel's based off of. And I just tell everybody, yeah, that's a real Fusion Strike box. That's what some people do. A non-TCG is a real TCG autopsy is an AI generated channel that sells an AI generated book. I don't know. I know he has a book, but that's it. Look who it is. It's Tide Crusher. Dude, yeah, you already know it. TRJ loves me. He even said in his comment, he's like, sometimes people need tough love, but I love you. So you know TRJ ain't gonna miss none of this. It's the same. Yeah, dude, I know, dude. Right now, it's just I've spent a bunch of money already. Like this week, I gotta chill. But if it comes available, I'll probably pick it up and open it. Actually, Almost like he's bullshitting. Hey, bro, if he's bullshitting, he's doing a hell of a job. But I get what you're saying, though, Inept. I'm not trying to have an argument with you. I get what you're saying for sure. Yep. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I definitely need to probably pick one up for sure. For sure. Hey, bro, it's not a bad idea. You get honestly, if you get a special card or a chance at a special like SSP or SP, just like how they have with the deck boxes right now, both Blood, which Blood's not here right now. I think he has a card show that he's doing. Um, but he pulled the Astagon, and then Korean, he pulled the Astagon into a OSRs. So like he paid 20, maybe I don't know, $50 for that deck box. Maybe. I don't think he did. I think he paid whatever it was going for. I think like $20 he paid for it. And right now, right now, it's 400 bucks if he was to sell those cards. I have a shit ton of stuff though. Bro, I'm so excited. I cannot wait till tomorrow night. Krabby called him crappy AI or something. Damn. Shout out to Krabby. Shout out to Krabby. I don't know if he likes me anymore, but shout out to Krabby. He is AI. Staying out of the way. Thomas, you don't ever have to stay out of the way, bro. I like seeing you, knowing that you're there. Like you know that one time I kind of pissed you off, or you were done with Pokemon, and I sent you a message when you unsubscribed for a minute. So you've been around for a while. I definitely don't want to see you go anywhere. So the entire channel is an ad for his investing book. Maybe it is, bro. I don't agree with a lot. You're right. TRJ is a cosplayer, apparently. That's what he likes to go for. But it's kind of crazy to be talking about yourself in third person, though, right? Well, I don't know. Cold pokey trash, do it, bro. We need more people like that. We need more content. Just the bullshit content, like people that just don't care. And I'm not talking about don't care as far as being an asshole. There's a difference, but like people that are just having fun and just making the content they actually want to make, not making the content that gets them the views and the clicks and the monetization. But just like if you like Inept's channel, and Inept, don't take this offense, but hopefully you don't take this as offensive. But Inept, bro, he drops videos every blue moon. He puts maximum effort into it, and he doesn't care. Like he's just doing what he thinks is fun, funny, and I think we need more like that. Like it's just, but again, that's coming from somebody with 600 subscribers, and I've been doing YouTube for like a year. So take that as you want to take that. The '08 crash market, he called the 50 of the last two crashes. You can be right on something eventually, but wrong over and over. For sure, bro. Absolutely, for sure. Cosplay hater, dude. I know. Ice the BB. Good to see you, bro. It's been a minute. Hopefully, you're doing well. I know I'll see you tomorrow night in George's Pack Hypes. Rip the Seal / Power World first impressions. I don't think, honestly, I don't know if you're still here, Pack Hype, but I don't think you're gonna like Power World too much. You really like Gundam. You like One Piece a lot. It's not there. It's not there yet. I think it will. I think it will get there though at some point. But I don't think you're gonna like Power World very much. Hopefully I'm wrong. But yeah, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Ice the BB on Pack Hype. We got Blood in the house. Absolute legend. Blood. I don't know if you saw, but Korean. He pulled the Astagon in his trial deck box. Yeah, bro, get some sleep, man. We had people fall asleep last night. Not gonna lie. Fuck yeah, Blood. Yes, sir. We got Blood, Inkblot, Blood, Inkblot's happy to see you. The space is, yeah, bro. That's just my opinion, right? Like, what do I know what I'm talking about? That's just what I would like to see personally. Have ordered a case of this, dude. You're obsessed. You- hey, let me know in the Discord how much did that cost you for that for a case, and how many comes in the case. You've gone crazy into Power World. You really have. But you know what? I think long term, man, I know a lot of people are shitting on it. But dude, from people that have been around for a very long time, they know Lorcana, they know Magic, they know One Piece, they know Gundam, they know Cookie Run, they know Pokemon. Like they know all of the TCGs, the successful ones, the hype ones, the non-successful ones. A lot of people are saying that Power World is giving them that feeling that they haven't had in a very long time. And I know me and Mimit Brew have had our differences. I still don't particularly care for him, and I know he doesn't particularly care for me very much, which is completely fine. But Mimic Brew said the same exact thing. So I think that speaks a little bit of volume. So long term, Power World, as long as Bushy continues to do the right thing, Pocket Pair continues to hold them down, they continue to evolve and get only better and better and better. Get rid of this cracked ice bullshit. Lambo, I know you're a huge fan of the cracked ice. I cannot stand the cracked ice. I think it looks like dog shit. Get some better foiling, get some better texture, do something different. You are going to be swimming to the bank at some point based off the amount of Power World that you bought. He says he does, but who knows that nobody. It's trust me, bro. Logic. I think are you arguing with Packite? Probably. If I would ever want to. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not. I have I think I have 5 packs of Evolving Skies, like sleep packs, and I'm never opening up Evolving Skies. It just doesn't make any sense to. They're like 50, $60, maybe $70 for the sleep packs, depending on what you have of them, especially like the Umbreon. And you're gonna get wrecked. Like the likelihood of you pulling any of the top cards, it just makes no sense. Like honestly, Ascended Heroes is way freaking better opening experience than Evolving Skies. But I just don't care for most of the artwork inside of Ascended Heroes. Power World, you guys are crazy. You guys have gone insane over Power World. Let me catch up to these comments if I can. I appreciate you guys. We got 23 people. You guys are killing it in the comments. I'm lagging. Pokemoot, dude. Yeah, with the Mew thigh or whatever drunk said it was. With my luck, I would have opened a box of Power World and hit a God Pack, then not been able to sell any boxes. Hey, bro, you might. You're Hot Hands Jones at the end of the day, right? Yeah, I know. Mimic Brew and DJ are like the two. They're like the two top Power World supporters at the moment. I mean, Anon even seems to like it pretty decent. Um, yeah, man. I think a lot of people like the gameplay behind it is really easy, and a lot of people really like it. As far as the TCG wise, playing the game, the artwork's not the greatest, but it's definitely not bad. So yeah, man, it's just funny to see DJ and Mimic Brew kind of being like the two like leaders of the Pal World revolution. Yeah, I agree. I hate the cracked ice. I freaking hate it. I know Lambo loves it. I don't know if he loves it. I'm putting words in his mouth. Lambo says that it has something to do with the video game. Apparently, they have like cracked ice in the loading screen or something like that. I don't care. Get it out of there. It looks fucking terrible, and I have not even seen it in person, and I don't care to see it in person. I really don't. Only 6. That's not bad, bro. You and Opossum were talking? Yeah, dude. I know Opossum made one video about it. I know he made well, he talked about Power World. He was gonna go to Power World, and I told him, I was like, please go into Power World. Like, and he's like, I might do it. And then he made a video about scalpers ruining it, and then everyone said he was bitching. And yeah, 20 to 27. It's not bad. That's not bad, man. I do like here's the thing that I like about what they're doing is they're for their non-booster box items, they are putting the gambling aspect, the opportunity. Of course, the booster boxes are the same thing, except for you're guaranteed an OSR. I do like though how they're putting the opportunities to be able to pull like SPs or SSPs and like different variants and stuff like that because it does make it where people do want to buy their other products, like and Pokemon's starting to do that with their battle decks. People never wanted to buy the battle decks. That's why you could GameStop would put them on fire sales. Now they started putting these awesome promos like the 30th anniversary battle decks. We get the Victini. I know some people don't like the Victini. I think the Victini is absolutely beautiful. And then you also get the Zera Aura, which I think is way better than what we got from Pitch Black. So, you know, like there, a lot of people are being, a lot of these companies are being really smart to get people to just buy all of their shit. I mean, honestly, uh, Power World might be a little different. I know people play Pokemon, right? I'm not saying people don't play the TCG. I know it's a very successful TCG as well. But for like I said, for a while, nobody wanted to freaking touch those battle decks. And now it makes people, want to play with those battle decks or at least buy them, which is easy for Pokemon to do. The product will move. Yeah, I'm very curious. Let me check up. Let me see. I actually haven't looked at Power World today. It was my son's birthday. So we've been celebrating his birthday and he just went to bed at 10 o'clock. So I have not I've watched one video today. I don't want a case. I just want a normal booster box. Let's check out sold listings on eBay. We need to get this on TCG Player. They have got to stop gatekeeping Power World on TCG. They like LGSs are gatekeeping it. PokeTubers are gatekeeping it. TCG players gatekeeping it. Collector, like get it on these freaking websites, man. Make our lives easier. So yeah, we're looking at 150s, 150s, 160s. So we'll see what Pack Hype drops him for. And I hope he sells out. I really do. I told him to pick up the second set. I don't think he picked up the second set. So yeah, drunk. I was right there, man. I was gonna open up my Pal World boxes. I'm a fucking hypocrite. I'll admit it. I was gonna open up my Pal World boxes, and I saw the misprint, and I'm doing the investor route. I am, but if they go back to $40, I'll rip open four of them, keep one sealed. But right now, I paid 45, 47 with shipping. It just doesn't make sense for me when it's, $100 over right now. So Pokemon art and texture is unmatched. I don't know. People argue about the texture. Like One Piece, they say the texture is a lot better. Anything Bandai, they say the texture is a lot better. Lorcana, they say the texture is better. Artwork wise, you're entitled to feel how you want. Artwork is subjective for sure. Let's go the Ascendant Hero set list and rank. Let's go over the Ascendant Hero set list and rank the top 10 cards. We can do that if y'all want to. I mean, I think most people are going to say like Gengar and Trikachu, which I think, nah, they're, I mean, maybe top 10, maybe at least one of them in the top 10. But again, like, I think a lot of that's hype. Like, if all the cards were the same price point, I think it would be different. They sell to poor people. Hey, this is a poor person's channel. I don't know if you read it. I don't even know what I put the title as, but yeah. Well, I guess. I mean, this is a poor people's channel. What poor people? We talk about poor shit, even though most of these people they buy a lot of shit. Labubu's to the moon, baby. Labubu's, MetaZoo, um, anything. Cookie Run, like all of it, bro. Second, and yeah, that's what I just said. Like, and I don't know anything about Bandai, but I know a lot of people say that about Bandai. Stellar Crown Zero Aura is my favorite since Sword and Shield, bro. I know you love Stellar Crown. I like Stellar Crown as well because of you just pounding it into my head over time. But that Zero Aura from freaking the battle decks, I think it's so good. I think it beats out Crown Zenith, Zero Aura. I really like what they did. But again, that's just my opinion, man. If Power World didn't have such a low initial price, it would still be sitting on shelves. Nah, man. Nah. It came out at $40. You could have bought it for months, and before people knew about the misprint, it shot up to $100. So that's just false information. Like that's just not true. A lot of LGSs didn't talk about it. A lot of LGSs didn't know about it. A lot of content creators weren't even talking about it, like Full Moon Games. He didn't say anything about Power World until the TCG came out. Rudy didn't say anything about Power World till the TCG came out. Anon didn't say anything about it. Like a lot of people didn't know about it. So that's just not true. Like, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't. So the 45 was, yeah, but scalpers didn't get into it at 45. They just didn't. In one day, it went from $47 shipped to your front door to $100. Not even in a full day. So yeah, no, you were not. I don't blame you. I know you're watching Lorcana and Pokemon. You didn't know about Power World. So like My Little Pony's better, right? Mm. Base building done touch your team. I'd pick the second one. Yeah, dude. Well, honestly, I think that Power World is not for kids. I think Power World's for adults, like people that grew up with Pokemon that want to play a more complete game. And a lot of people, they can't argue that. Like Power World is a better game than a lot of the Pokemon games are. There's more that you can do. So yeah, I don't think it's really for kids. I think it's more for like the adults that got tired of playing the same garbage time and time again. Now for 12 packs at 200 bucks, 150 bucks, yeah, that is madness. I'm not going to argue that, especially with only 7 cards in each pack. Like that's stupid to me, but I got in for 47 bucks, so I don't care. Like if people want to pay 160 bucks, I know like Full Moon, he is charging 170 for his Pal World, and he says that people are trying to come in and buy him all out at 170 bucks. A lot of them are either probably like a lot of it's probably speculation, or a lot of it is probably um like scalpers, flippers, resellers. I don't know what Rip and Chips are doing. I don't watch Rip and Chips, so I have no idea what Rip and Chips are doing. They may be freaking ripping Pal World, or maybe not. I have no idea. Yeah, for sure, bro. They sold at 180. Set sold 2x MSRP. Coke. Yeah, it's all good, bro. I could have bought 4 or 5 cases. Bro, there ain't nothing to be scared about. Actually, it's true. Don't trust anything I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I can see sacrificing design for gameplay that isn't made for 2004. I mean, why can't you have a good design and good gameplay though? I mean, I don't know. Again, it's all subjective, right? But I don't like Pokemon. They're the biggest IP in the world. They're worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. They have the capability, and it's not like they're pumping out games every single year. So they can have great design and great gameplay mechanics. But just like Call of Duty, just like Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, they decide not to do that. They decide to just do and hope that people continue to buy, and people continue to buy, hoping that it's going to get better. 813 in the house. I don't know who 813 is, bro. Sorry. You could drop $4,400. Just get the case, get the cases. I don't know, bro. That's full of some dust, but it was gold dust. I gotta send, bro. It hit up inept. Dust is dust, bro. Unless you got it for a freaking awesome deal, dust is dust. Yeah, it got hyped from 100 to 200, but not from 45 to 100. No, that's cap. It sold out before the misprint was discovered. Yeah, dude. It's all good. I was pumping Power World on July 9th when prices were 45. Yeah, bro. Okay. Yeah, sure. I've never heard TRJ pump Power World one single time. So for sure you were Tight Crusher that just got created. Hey, Packeye, if you're still in here, when did Tight Crusher's account get made? Like yesterday? The day before yesterday? Dude, nobody bought the pre-orders. That's just false. That's not true. Literally, All of these online stores, you could have bought it the day of for $40. You could have bought in cases at $33 a box. Like that's just not well, actually, that's not true. Cases they got to what did the cases get to? Korean, what was it, 550 or something like that? They went from 430 to 550, and then they just shot off like a rocket ship. So that's just false. Scalpers had no intentions of buying Pal World or knew about Pal World. That's so cap. But you keep telling yourself that. That's fine. Exactly. Exactly. You're one step ahead of me? No, you're not. Okay. All right, TRJ. Show me your cases. Show me your cases of Pal World. Tomorrow in your video, go ahead, make a Pokemon video and talk about SPCs. And then I also want you to I want you to show the cases of your Pal World. So that's fine. You might have gotten cases of both set, but it doesn't mean you paid MSRP for it. So, but hey, I get it. That's what everybody's doing. They're talking shit about Pal World, and then they're all gonna come to Pal World when it continues to boom. I get it. That's the way it works, man. Now here's the Korean. Totally awesome. They have said multiple times that they got burnt out on Pal World very quickly. Video games, they're different, right? Like I know the Pokegator, he says he really likes ZA. He had a really fun time playing ZA. I think he's in love with Pokemon. Like Pokemon could do no wrong. They could probably come out with like an actual pile of shit Pokemon, and he would probably have nothing but good things to say about it. Uh, but yeah, man. I mean, from what I've seen of the gameplay, like I haven't been excited to play ZA or anything like that. But Pal World, like I said, I watched YouTube videos of the gameplay, so it's subjective. Again, if like some people they've played Arc Raiders. I've never played Arc Raiders, so to me, Arc Raiders slash the base building, I could give two shits about the base building, but Arc Raiders with pals with guns, like that sounds cool. You can kind of murder and eat these creatures, these pals, but to each its own, right? Like I like CS:GO, some people don't like CS:GO. I don't like Call of Duty. Some people love Call of Duty. They buy that shit every single year. Why would you buy a case of something you hate? Facts, bro. You sent me the pictures? Did you text me or did you? Oh, you did text me. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Give me a second, guys. Bro, that Squirtle's so good. Gengar Spirit Links. The Inept wants that card. I can tell you that right now. Vulpix, Rhydon, that War Turtle. I don't even like War Turtle, and that's a sick War Turtle. Dude, they need to make artwork like this. That we need a set that's just called Boomer set, like Boomer, I don't know, Boomer Fates, and just give us that artwork style with, you know, full arts, illustration rares, SIRs, gold cards. I don't care. Like it's so good. I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia talking. Maybe it's not. You know, I'm sure if you show that to a kid, they're probably not going to be excited about that unless it's of their favorite Pokemon. But for me, man, that gets me so hyped. It really does. Show me MTRJ. Okay, 500 the week before it came out. Um, they're Palmons. They're not Palmons. They're not. We need the receipts too. Nah, he's not. You're not TRJ. I'm sorry. No. Hey, I gave them the opportunity, man. I gave them. See, Korean guy? No. I'm in love with Pokemon. I get excited pulling hollow energy cards. I think that you just love TCGs though, Inept, honestly. Like, I think that you are just a I think that you like you said, you're a collector and you're just obsessed with all cards. You can see the beauty in every single card. Yeah, it was brain rot. Dude, yeah. Shout out to Crazy. I haven't heard from Crazy in a while. I hope he's doing okay. He hasn't texted me or anything like that. So I haven't seen him really much in the Discord or in the comment section. I really hope he's doing okay. But he was streaming ZA and I just did not care anything about it. The only reason I watched it was because I wanted to support him and he got for alligator and I like for alligator. So yeah, I think they really dropped the ball with ZA, especially not doing, the the wild places back how you could do during Sword and Shield, where it still wasn't the greatest, but at least you could kind of go into the marshes. You could go in where there was a lake and try to get, water Pokemon or Sliggoo, Gumi, Gudra. When you first go into the game, once you get out of the train station or whatever they called it back in the day, it opened up into that forest. Like that stuff's really cool. And then ZA, they threw you in the middle of the city where you have to walk through this force field, and then there's just wild Pokemon just running around in the streets. Like, I don't know, man. But again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe ZA is better than that, and not fighting on rooftops of a city. I don't know. Maybe it. But from what I saw, don't care for it whatsoever. I don't take orders from internet fools. That's right. We're nothing but fools. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Let me catch up to these comments and stop worrying about Tight Crusher. I will agree, Power World isn't a bad game. It's just a reskin of what has been done before. Yeah, but it's a reskin of multiple things that have been done before to for most people, right? And again, video games, that's the beautiful thing about video games. Some people they like playing Animal Crossing, don't care anything for Animal Crossing. Some people like playing retro games. Some people like playing Mortal Kombat. Like video games is one of those things, just like TCGs are. You can like something and not like another thing. But it seems like Power World kind of brought in these different um, hype video game styles and reskinned it, crafted it together to make a fun experience, at least for a short period of time, right? Yeah, shoot me a text. Let me know what you paid for them. I mean, I don't know if that's all the cards you got, but yeah, dude, like some of those cards are awesome. Let's see. Power to story survival games. Yeah, eventually people will stop playing the game. Yeah, for sure. But the updates, I think they've done a great job with them. The different pals, dude. I cannot wait for that Kyogre version of the pal for that to be a card. Like they could do a really great job with that for sure. Gave a kid a pack of Pitch Black today for donating some bulk, and he opened the full art Misty. Was such a good moment, dude. That's what it's all about, dude. That's why drunk. You're an absolute legend. And Jay says it, and I agree 100%. I wish that you were in America because we need more places like you. We need more LGSs like you, more businesses like you. Like you are doing the right thing. You are creating those memories that are going to live with people for a very long time. And whether they stay in the TCG or not, they will always eventually remember that interaction. They'll be like, I can't name that store, but that store, they gave me this pack. I pulled this card that I really liked. They didn't have to do it. And now I'm a 40-year-old man collecting whatever they're collecting. Even if they're not collecting TCGs, they may be collecting fucking action figures. Kinda what you for sure. There's wild zones in Z8. Yeah, but they're the wild zones, aren't they just like a force field or something like that, where you just walk into at a certain point? I've been ZA and it isn't that bad. Not the number one IP quality, but not absolutely trash. So it's below average for a video game. Yeah. And some people, like I said, bro, some people like it. Ink so, bro. You gotta start making videos again. Yeah. Ink, you talk to Jay. You and Jay have a full blown conversation in the chat. Don't even say anything about what I'm talking about. Here, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Baby is awake. My wife's taking care of it though. Shout out to the wife. Lets me hang out with you guys for a couple hours. Pokemon mainline video, dude. Yeah, and maybe I'm wrong. I really thought, and I still feel, and maybe it's because of the experience I had with it with my wife and my son, my oldest son, which you guys know we don't have the greatest relationship. Um, I really enjoyed Sword and Shield. I had a great time, but again, I think it was those memories of staying up late at night with my wife, sitting in the bed, going, handing it off to her, her handing off to me, resetting the switch to try to get the rain and the lightning to try to get a Gumi to then um, to then evolve into a Sliggoo and then to a Gudra and then surprise my son the next day. Or when we got to the final boss fight and we thought it was done and then Xerneas pops out and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Xerneas, and then we caught it and we had a good time. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I enjoyed that game. But again, that's how it is, man. Some people, they like ZA. I don't care for ZA. Never played ZA. I like Sword and Shield. A lot of people don't like Sword and Shield. It just it's the beautiful thing about this collection space and video games and just really life in general. Yeah, dude. Yeah, pack, absolutely. We were just talking about that. A lot of these people that collect all kinds of TCGs, sell all kinds of TCGs, they are saying really good things about Power World. I may try to cook something up. Dude, if you cook a video up, I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna put it, I know you probably don't want me to, but I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna pump it as much as I can. Yeah, Tie Crusher, you're right. Cookie Run 69 a box. Why is it not 150, 200 like Power World was? It's only a what, $20 difference? What Pokemon? Yeah, absolutely blood. 100%, bro. Dude, I don't I'm excited for the MMO, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as that hits my phone and I can download Power World, on my phone, bro, I'm gonna be hooked. I may just stop. I may not upload videos. I may not even do lives. I'm just gonna play. Pokemon is Dusty Boomer shit now. Eh, bro, I mean, they need to do better with their video games, and they honestly the artwork is good for a lot of the cards. Lately, they've kinda gotten lazy with some of them, not all of them. Like the Raikou's really good. Rayquaza's kind of eh. Um, they need to have competition. They need to keep elevating. The different thing about One Piece and what Bandai is doing and Lorcana is doing and Magic is doing is it's not a one for one competition. Yes, you know, the TCG space, there's only so much money to go around, but it's not they're not doing Pokemon or rip off Temu version of Pokemon. None of these other TCGs are, but Pal World again is actually making these pals that you catch, and they have a video game and they're going into something better in my opinion than Pokemon Go with the mobile game, and it's going to make Pokemon have to step up their game. Again, they got complacent, and I think that's fantastic. Even if Pal World shits the bed in 3 years and it goes to zero, if it makes Pokemon come out with better artworks, better sets, just a better video game, better experience, like that, everybody should want that. Everybody right now should want Power World to succeed in the short term just to make Pokemon altogether leaps and bounds better, especially if the bull run continues and MSRP is a thing of the past and you're going to be paying $200 a booster box, or Pokemon raises up MSRP to $200 a booster box. $200 is still $200. Like, the world is not going to get any cheaper. You're in a lot of places are not going to give you raises or cost of living to make up for that, the difference of inflation and groceries going up and everything that goes on in the world. So what we're getting, for like 200, 220, 250, like Chaos Rising at the end of the day, really good set, but $250 that people were paying for it, 275, like back in the day, like sets were a lot better than that for a fraction of the price. So I'm all here for the competition and for improvement. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. I'm just glad Inkblot's back for really Dusty Boomer shit. Two years ago when they announced it, problem was Nintendo went the legal route and ate crap for it. They did, bro. They did, and it probably helped out Power World. You know, but like you, I'm not much for a build a base, and that's a lot of the game. That's my biggest gripe. Yeah, if that's true, and it's a lot of building base and not a lot of catching and boss fights and stuff like that, then I may not care for it as much. But a lot of people right now, and it's the same thing with Fortnite. Like Fortnite, a lot of people cared about Fortnite, and Fortnite is kind of dead. So just keep evolving, keep adapting. If something's not working, like the base building, then get out of it. Is average to below average, no higher. I understand what you're saying. You just, yeah, for sure. We got LeChonk in the house. Everybody say what's up to LeChonk. Sorry, buddy. I know I'm a little behind on comments, but big ups to LeChonk. Good to see you as always, my friend. Hopefully you guys are doing great. I saw you made an error video. I need to check that out. I apologize that I have not checked it out yet. I will tomorrow. My son's birthday was today, so I have not been very active on anything. Yeah, absolutely, blood. Absolutely. Pokemon needs an open world type game with advanced graphics. I mean, we'll see what they do with Winds and Waves, right? Winds and Waves kind of looks like it's an open world, no? But I mean, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, man. Is Winds and Waves going to be trash? The video game, from the trailer, it looks good, but like my buddy Brandon always says, they always make it look better than what it actually is. Like they make it look like you can swim through the ocean and it's gonna be like 10 feet, right? Like you get into the ocean and you instantly go under and you can only go 10 feet. Like there's one whale lord swimming around or one Magikarp instead of all these different Pokemon. So we'll just have to wait and see, man. We really will. But I do like the idea of an open world. I think open world video games, people really enjoy them and just continuing to do updates for them and stuff like that. So we'll wait and see what Wind and Wave does. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not gonna play it regardless because I'm not paying 600 freaking dollars for a Switch 2, which I think is extremely stupid. If they're only gonna put it for the Switch 2 and force you to have to, because it's Nintendo, and they're gonna force you to have to pay $600 to play this game, that is going to cut off a decent amount of people that just don't want to pay it or can't pay it, right? We're gonna buy a Switch and start playing. Yeah, bro. I don't know. My best suggestion to you is wait till the game comes out, watch some gameplay of it, and make up your mind. Needs to get back to work making a game worthy of the IP and said, "Yep, absolutely, bro. Absolutely." Hey, drunk, like I said, bro, you're an absolute legend. You're a legend, dude. I can't. What do you want me to say? I'm not gonna get on my knees for you, but I'll get pretty close. I'll kiss your feet. Like that's the most I could do for you, man. But a lot of dude, like drunk, I'll be honest, man. I've been working for a business for 5 years and I ain't getting no raises over the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, just because you do something doesn't mean the rest of the world does it. But shout out to you, man. That makes you a good person. Yeah, absolutely, Brandon. Straight facts. Pal World is for the people. They didn't raise the price of the game when 1.0 came out. It's available for console. Yeah, it is cheaper too, isn't it? Like 30 bucks. Pokemon is 60 bucks. It never goes down in price. If Pal World people stop playing it, it's not like a number two game on Steam. It goes down to number 10, number 15. They'll probably put it on sale to try to get people to pay for, people to play the game. Pokemon, Nintendo, they're never gonna do that. You're always gonna be paying 60, 70 bucks. Maybe hell, who knows? I mean, with what Nintendo's doing, they may make Pokemon come out at $80 because it's one of those premium experiences like they're doing with that Donkey Kong Bonanza or whatever it's called. I don't know. We'll see though. Yeah, absolutely, Brand. I couldn't say it any better. We'll see though. Absolutely. 70 for a fraction of the content and make you pay. Yeah, hey, microtransactions, man. You can't do nothing about it, dude. That's just the way it is. Like me and my wife were talking about it the other day, and like Netflix, right? You used to just be able to pay for Netflix and you got everything. Now there's commercials. You have to pay if you wanted the cheapest option at like 10 to 11 bucks. Of course, they keep raising up the prices too, but it's like 10, $11 and you have commercials and then the commercials are getting longer and longer. But if you don't want the commercials, then you got to pay $20. Well, guess what? Here in a year, it's going to be $25 without commercials. And then there's the 4K option, and then the option with the 4K plus you're able to download. Like, dude, it's just the way of the world, man. It's you own nothing and you'll be happy, and like it's crazy, man. I remember growing up as a kid in commercial breaks where like you get to go to the bathroom, go get your drinks, do all that stuff, and now like the generations coming up, they can't, on YouTube, as soon as the ads come up, it's got like 5 second timer on it. They're like instantly smashing it for the next 5 seconds, trying to get that ad where they can skip it. Like they know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing. We're just trained. We're getting trained and we don't know it. Added credit pal. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like I said, competition's awesome. I can't complain. I really can't. The most ironic part is Nintendo owes their entire existence to winning a bullshit lawsuit to get copyright infringement over Donkey Kong. Like someone can just own the idea of an angry Hey, man, hey, they got their asses smacked with the Pal World lawsuit. So, and then now there's a new game coming out. I think it's called Anemo or something like that. And it's not like Pal World, but it's kind of it's a little bit different. They come out with these Anemos, or I think I'm botching the name of the game, but you're a pal essentially, or a Pokemon, the Timu version, and you just run around beating up other pals and doing like mini games and stuff. So with Pokemon losing the lawsuit, it is allowing for all these other things. Like people are shitting on Pal World because it's a Timu copycat, cheap ass Labubu version of a Pokemon. Well, who knows? In 5 years, people are going to be saying that about Power World. They're going to be like, "Oh man, all these video games and TCGs, they're all Timu, Labubu, cheap ass ripoff versions of Power World and Pokemon." You never know, man. World's a crazy fucking place. Happy birthday! I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. He had a great birthday. He really did. He's been ripping his. We got him a new bike. He got a RC car. He's been slamming it into the walls. So he had a great birthday. He was so excited for his birthday. Subsidy Pokemon Company hits Power World with bullshit lawsuit. Like someone owns the idea of capturing shit. They did, bro. They lost. Big ups to Blood. Yes, sir. Scarlet and Violet is open world. I didn't play Scarlet and Violet, so last game. I mean, Brandon, you know this. Last game I played a Pokemon was Sword and Shield. So turkeys in the chat, yes, sir. Turkeys are doing great. My wife loves turkeys. My wife literally said that the only people that don't like turkeys are assholes. She said they are like the greatest birds because her Facebook's being flooded with turkeys because she was watching turkey videos, and everybody who has turkeys loves turkeys. Like it's same thing about pit bulls, man. Like people have this negative connotation about pit bulls, but then you own a pit bull and you see how wonderful these dogs are and how like sweet they are. They're still protected. Don't get it wrong. Like you come to my house, my dog's gonna bust through the window trying to eat your ass. But they're not all just gonna rip your faces off. Same thing with turkeys, man. You say a turkey's a fucking stupid bird, that should say something about you as a person. Elden Ring, but with Pokemon is what we need. Dude, that's never well, not never. That ain't happening anytime soon. I can promise that. I hope it does, right? But yeah, for sure. Like just all kinds of different, like a whole world where you can go different areas and you're literally getting different like origins and forms of Pokemon, kind of like what they do with Pokemon Go, where they bring different like origins and stuff like that, but where you get to actually travel. Pokemon needs a new development team. Game Freak sucks. No, dude, Game Freak doesn't suck. Look at their other games. Game Freak actually makes good games, just not good Pokemon games, because Pokemon does not have a huge budget for their video games. Well, I don't know what I miss. Or hire a third party company to make games with them. Yeah, I think Pokemon and Nintendo is too prideful. They'd rather spend 10x the amount of their entire mainstream game budget on an unwinnable lawsuit. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Speaking of a race, I got one last week up to 2450. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I don't know where you live. Don't tell me where you live. I don't care. But 24.50, can't complain about that. My wife, she just, switched her position. She's making $8 extra an hour, which is gonna be fantastic for the TCG budget. She just doesn't know it yet. Nintendo has sales, like, twice a year and all. Yep, only on a couple games. Absolutely. During the handheld dates, but they are just getting by on the pass. Nintendo's still getting their 70 and the fans get to, yeah, absolutely, blood. You guys are spitting facts tonight. I can't complain about anything y'all are saying. I think, and this is the thing, man, people are tired of this shit, you know? Like, you guys are killing it in the comment section, which I appreciate, right? But you guys are all saying the same thing. The video games aren't living up to it. The TCG isn't living up to it, which it's debatable. Like, are these sets the greatest sets of all time? Like, will we be talking about these sets in 20 years and going, man, that set was absolutely incredible? Probably not, but people are just they're just tired of just Nintendo and Pokemon just seeming to not give a fuck. And again, that's what's beautiful about a competition, you know, is it's going to force Pokemon Nintendo to go, okay, let's step it up. Let's remind people why we're the number one IP in the world. You know, they're going to make their TV shows better. They're going to make their video games better. They're going to make their cards even better, coming out with different ideas, which I mean, I know they come out with different ideas, right? You know, like the RGB rarity that everybody's losing their shit over. Um, you know, who knows what we'll get in Wind and Waves, or hopefully, I'll be honest, hopefully they move on from illustrations. Hopefully we get illustration rares. Hopefully if they do illustration rares, let's get some texturing on them. You know, I'm cool with an illustration rare. Just give us a little bit of texturing, you know, because right now, even though I like some of the illustration rares, it's not as exciting as it was at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, at least for me personally. Um, like I said, unless it's a Pokemon I really care about, it's like, okay, cool. I pulled an illustration rare. Just doesn't hit the same. So we'll wait and see. Let's see what they do for Winds and Waves, and we'll go from there. Yeah, dude, no one's talking about Champions. Me and Brandon were actually gonna play it, and, I completely forgot about it. We were gonna play it on mobile. I don't even know if it's out on mobile yet. Yeah, so is Winds and Waves, is it only on the Switch too? That's what I thought it was. If it's only on the Switch too, like, that is on that like, they're never gonna go to the basic Switch or the Switch Lite or anything like that. That is a massive fucking L on Pokemon, Nintendo, altogether. I don't care if it's not Pokemon's decision. You know, Nintendo owns a third of Pokemon. You are literally people are not gonna be happy about that. And then people will pay it, right? They're gonna pay. I gotta have my Pokemon. It's it's 600 bucks. I'll put it on Klarna. I'll pay it over the next 12 to 18 months at 50 bucks or whatever it is. At 31% or whatever the percentages are. But some people are gonna be pissed about that. Yeah, totally awesome. I don't know how old you are. Hopefully you're fairly young if you don't have like a 401 or anything like that, but I would throw as much into it as you're allowed to. Obviously, make sure you can pay your bills and all that shit, you know? But yeah, the compounding interest you'll get, especially if you're at a pretty young age, it's it's gonna blow you away how quickly that adds up. The game is optimized at the level of high school projects. The preload the entire game level at all times. No. Yeah, dude, like I said, I wasn't a fan of ZA. So streams parts of their games only when you are close, always. Yeah, for sure. Yep. That and then as you start going closer to it, it starts loading with it instead of having it all loaded. And I think that's why a lot of people really liked Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game. Animo has been in development for 5 years, and it looks awesome. It does look awesome. I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just saying it, it's not like a Pal World comparison besides, Palace again. But the graphics looks absolutely incredible. Could you imagine? I know that the Switch isn't that powerful, as far as, like, compared to Xboxes and PlayStations and some of the PCs and stuff like that. But could you imagine if we just got a Pokemon game on the same level graphic wise as like what they're doing with the Nemo, and we've already watched the trailer for Anemo. If you haven't seen the trailer for Anemo, like the game, go check it out. Like even if Pokemon just did that, that would be awesome. Turkey's in the chat, yes sir. And you need to watch their mental health. Yeah, I will say that is true. Drunk. My pit bull, she's getting old. She's like 10, and she's starting to get a little more feisty. Not with my kids or anything like where I'm worried about it, but she's definitely getting more aggressive towards like my cat. She likes to chase it a lot. Like I said, she killed all my chickens not too long ago. Not the new ones, the old ones, which made me get the new ones. Which is something she never would have done before. And I've heard, from a lot of people that when your pit bulls start to get older, especially female pit bulls, they tend to get more aggressive. So, um, yeah, man, but they're great dogs. They're absolutely fantastic dogs. I already told my wife, I said, when our pit bull passes away, do not be surprised if I come home like a couple days later with another pit bull from the Humane Society. We got our pit bull from the Humane Society. And she's like, I don't think I could do that. That was her first like baby. So I'll give her a little bit of time, but definitely I will always have pit bulls. I do not care. They are fantastic dogs. And they need homes too because there's a ton of them in shelters. You saw some turkeys at the fair yesterday. They were chill. Are you talking about turkey legs, like that people eat? Or are you talking about an actual turkey? Yeah, dude, they're fucking awesome. They're great birds. They're the closest thing to a dog you could get, like bird wise. If you guys have not seen the videos of turkeys, go on your Facebook. I know, like Facebook, who has Facebook nowadays? It's Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. Go on Facebook, look up turkey videos, and dude, like turkeys, they're so fucking good. They're great birds. I can't say enough. I told my wife, so our plan, I know a lot of you guys don't care, but our plan is in the next 7 years to sell our house, go and move it probably like 10 minutes out is from the city to the country and just buy a house with some land. And I'm going to have probably like 20 turkeys. Like we're gonna have our chickens too. My wife actually she wants an emu because of their eggs that they lay. But yeah, I already told her, and she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have like a bunch of turkeys, aren't you?" I was like, "Absolutely." I'm like, "I'm gonna wake up every morning, go take a piss off the back of my deck, and I'm gonna do my turkey call and just hear a bunch of turkeys responding to me. It's nothing better. That's what I do every morning. Every morning, not piss off the back of my deck, but every morning before I leave work, I yell for Adam, I do my turkey call, and she responds. It's awesome. Let's see. Got Android handheld and download the 1000s of PokeROM hack. Those are the real deal. Yeah, dude, there's so many mods. I know uh Totally Awesome. They are apparently playing a mod of the Gen 1 Pokemon where you are in first person, and they're saying they absolutely are in love with it. So I know there's all kinds of mods out there. Switch 2 only wins, dude, that's such a fucking L. That's so bad. Yeah. No, that's a massive loss. I only get Nintendos for Zelda. And there's a new Zelda game coming out too, that I've heard of that people are very excited for. I get them for Pokemon, but the games have been shit. Yeah, no, man, I know. I was all excited about Winds and Waves from the trailer, and you're like, you pretty much said I'm a fucking idiot. You're like, the game's gonna be ass. Don't fall for it. I'm like, I'm not. So better just run like a game from 2027, not like the GameCube. It's not, bro. I hope it does. I hope it does. Really, truly. I'll be watching gameplay for sure. I'm sadly 32 and I have a 401k, and the company I work for gives me a retirement plan, but the IRA thing I've heard is better than the 401, so I'll have to check that out. Yeah. There's there's all kinds of stuff. There's all you get the get rich quick stuff, and I don't know. I think honestly, I think IRAs. I know some people talk about them. 401ks, just keep if you have that compounding interest, just maximum put into that 401, you'll be just fine. The Doki V game trailer on Steam. I've been waiting for this game for years. Same dev from Cribs and Desert. Send it to me in Discord. Drunk, or sorry, not drunk, Korean. Send it to me in Discord. I'll check it out after this. Unfortunately, the best graphical and performance Pokemon game was Let's Go. Let's Go was I enjoyed Let's Go. I did think the graphics were pretty good as well. And that was a remake of the Game Boy Pokemon Yellow. Yep, it was for sure. Yeah, I didn't play it. It did look really, really good. Yes, sir. We got turkeys in the chat. I know it's gonna say turkey, 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 but y'all already know it's in the chat. Yep, I know a lot of people are excited for that. Yeah, it's freaking amazing. They modded the Gen 1 and now they're doing Gen 2, Gen 3. It's what Pokemon should have been the whole time. Hey, bro. Like I said, I ain't got no time for video games between living life, taking care of my family, working, making videos that nobody watches, and then doing the lives, which you guys actually do watch and partake in, which I'm very grateful for. I am a very busy person, so I have no time for video games, unfortunately. We got Joe in the house. What's up, Joe? If you guys want to see awesome short form content, I think he's doing sports cards still, but I'm not a big sports card person and I still enjoy watching his videos. Go check out Joe Collection um, on YouTube. Really great shorts. He used to do Pokemon, did fantastic. Actually had some fire luck. He would open up like one pack per short. He pulled the Lucario. I think he pulled Lucario twice. I'm pretty sure he pulled the Lily's Determination from Mega. Both of these are from Mega Base. He pulled the Charizard. I don't know what else he pulled, but insane luck and great short form content. EverQuest Legend, but I had to turn it off before I threw my keyboard. EQ is awesome, but time to cool off. What in EverQuest Legends? Y'all are a bunch of gamers. Like you guys are like, I have no time. Y'all be gaming. What is EverQuest Legends? What is that? Is it like RuneScape? Is that what it's like? That's what I'm kind of getting the vibes of, or like a Diablo or something like that of an old MMO. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, man. Like I got this PC I obviously got it for streaming and but it can do CS:GO too. And I was like, man, I'm gonna spend so much time playing CS:GO 2 or CS. What is it? CS2? Is it even CS:GO? I don't think so. I think it's like CS2. And yeah, dude, I played one game and not had the time to do it. So you guys already know that. If you watch any of my videos, I literally throw those videos together super fucking quick. And that's why they probably don't perform very well. But hey, everybody else can fucking just sit in front of a camera and talk and they get thousands of views on their videos, but not jealous. Again, very happy for those people. Um yeah, let's see. So if you weren't here, we'll go over this real quick. This is the only Pokemon we've talked about besides the video game. Uh Journey Together so far, from what it sounds like. Um, Journey Together booster boxes that are currently coming out to be reprinted. They are already reprinted. They're going to be coming out, who knows, sometime, hopefully, but probably by the end of this year, maybe September, October with Destin Rivals. They are the non enhanced version. They do not have the box topper. Those non enhanced are currently going for $300. Places like Safari Zone in their Discord as well as Hobbiesville has already done prices for the reprint at $210. Both of them have for the non enhanced. If you guys believe in Journey Together, like Journey Together, or do not have any Journey Together, I am personally going to be buying a box at least of the enhanced version with the box topper. That is the ends Reshiram for that. It's currently 269 bucks. I know that it's pricey for Journey Together and what Journey Together has, but I have believed, and you guys know this, long term, that Journey Together is kind of like a Fusion Strike 2.0. So do with that information as you see fit. Could we get reprints of the box topper? Maybe later on before it goes out of print? Absolutely. But as it currently stands, They are reprinting the non-enhanced, not the enhanced. So, anything else that you guys would like to look at TCG wise, we can absolutely look at that. Um, or if you guys want to talk anymore about anything else, we can do that as well. So, yeah, and also too, if you want to go into Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, or Perfect Order, buy them at Hills Wholesale Gaming. They are $160 a box. Do not be paying TCG player prices for any of them at 170 or 180 or 190 a box. That's absolutely retarded to do so. But if you want to, go ahead and do it. YouTube videos mostly about timing and being first. Yeah, bro. I try to be first, but fuck it. I use AI thumbnails. Nobody likes AI thumbnails, so it is what it is. We've been wanting to get some drink together for our channel. Hopefully, it's easy to come across. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I've been hearing this Destin Rivals. Apparently, we're getting sleeve packs as well. Don't know if that's true or not, but if that is true, hopefully, Journey Together, we get some sleeve packs. You got we can go and pick them up. Everybody can who wants to open it. And then also Black Bolt White Flare. No, regardless of how you feel about Anon, I think Anon knows a lot of shit. He says that we are getting other SKUs for Black Bolt and White Flare besides the poster collection. So hopefully that means we're getting ETBs and booster bundles. That is what I'm going to be personally going after whenever they come out, is the ETBs and the booster bundles. If you guys don't have any Black Bolt White Flare, very little, and you want to pick up some poster collections or some binders. I know Inept, he picked up a binder off eBay today. I won't say for how much he picked it up for, but he did pick one up at a fairly reasonable price. Then go ahead and pick up some posters, but that's not what I'm going for personally. But Black Bolt White Flare, extremely goated set, will do very, very well. You guys already know, if you watched my video of my ranking of Mega into Scarlet and Violet, that was the only set to go into the S tier. Whether you agree with that or not, that's fine. Paldean Fates is also extremely good set, but you're not going to be able to get it anywhere cheap right now. So, or ever. Black Ball White Flare, you can. Yeah, I know, Drunk, that you have a goal that you are trying to achieve for your daughter. I won't say family. I'm pretty sure you said that you have a wife. But yeah, man, I think Journey Together is great. Like I said, I had an enhanced. I had to sell it last year when I had my Destined Rivals as well. But yeah, like, I'm willing to take the chance that they do a reprint for the box topper. But if they don't do the reprint for the box topper, like, of Journey Together, that is going to be an insane box one day. So, and I think it's a great looking box, and I love the Salamence inside of that box, and the Well Lord, and the Articuno. Probably the best Articuno we've gotten in a very long time. Some people actually say it's the best Articuno that we've ever gotten. Again, it's just personal preference. Um, and I like the Noibat as well, and the Lycanroc. So Journey is a good set now after some time, but I'd rather funnel my budget into other sets. Same logic with Evolving Skies Booster Box. I would love one, but I'd rather have 16 Black Bolt ETBs. Hey, bro. Like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you the information, and you guys do what you want to do with that information. You don't care about box toppers and the potential that they never do a reprint of the box toppers for Journey Together. You don't like Journey Together? Don't fucking buy it. Go spend that extra 260 bucks or 250 or whatever. Go spend that on Destined Rivals, ETBs, or put it towards a Destined Rivals booster box if you think Destined Rivals is the best set to come out in the Scarlet and Violet era, or put in Black Ball White Flare, or Ascended Heroes, or Prismatic Evolutions, or put it in an SPC. I mean, they're damn near, the booster box is the same price of an SPC. So, for Prismatic. So, do whatever. It doesn't matter. That's just what I'm doing. So, yeah. If you're ever hiring, might have to move to Canada. Yeah. You literally drunk, you just have to pay him in Pal World. You don't even have to actually pay him. He will take Pal World decks, sleeves, and cards, and booster boxes. That's all he wants. Journey together, solid set. Yes, sir. Solid set. Yep. 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 So, yeah, I mean, that's just, again, that's a suggestion. Also, Surging Sparks, guys, I still think picking up Surging Sparks is a pretty smart idea. I think, Surging is going to do very, very well. I still think so. Um, let's see what else. Stellar Crown. Pick up Stellar Crown. I'm gonna say we're not gonna get any reprints, but I've heard that Shrouded Fable is actually getting some booster bundle reprints, and people are seeing booster bundles popping up at Target. If Shrouded Fable gets any form of a reprint, I'm gonna be very, very surprised. But I will definitely, if I see them at my Walmarts or I can pick them up for MSRP, I'm gonna be picking up Shrouded Fable. I am. I really, yeah, you guys already know. Shrouded Gang. And I think it's gonna do a Dragon Majesty at some point. You can't get Power World though? He'd starve. Nah, you can get Power World somehow. He'll take your cases. Distro is being shady with their answer. So what do you mean you're getting fucked? Like, if you can go in any way of details. All I know is that they're saying that we're getting a health like a really good amount. Now I know Canada is different from America. Americans are saying that they're getting a decent amount of the booster boxes. It's hard, man, because Rudy said he's getting charged 400. Anon saying that he's not getting charged 400. Danny did a video talking about, depending on your distro, you may get them for MSRP, you may get them for 200. It's just like, no, but honestly, you just got, I mean, you can't trust anybody really. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Guess I'm going to Target Monday, bro. I'll be going to Target every freaking day if you had a Target near, like if I had a Target near me, man, I would be going every day. I would. The SPCs are popping up like crazy. Chaos Rising, Perfect Order, Pitch Black. I don't care about Pitch Black. I just don't. Um, I've heard Ascended, Prismatic, like, dude, Target, they're just getting everything. They really are. Like, it's that whole XL deal. Target's just eating right now, which is awesome. Like, as long as they don't cut the the cellophane, right? People are saying the cellophane's getting cut. SPCs. I will say here's my only problem with the cellophane being cut is if they don't put it behind the customer service because Targets don't want to deal with it anymore and they just want to be able to put it on shelves. What stops somebody from going up to an SPC, taking out the promo, taking out the packs, and just walking out the door? Like, yeah, is it a shitty thing to do? Absolutely. Do we live in a world where it really fucking matters? No. People have gotten charges for stupider shit. So I'm not like a huge like I like the initiative, but all it's gonna do is people are gonna buy shit and then they're gonna get home and there's gonna be no packs inside of it or a promo's missing or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. They just need to just hire a couple more people, hire some homeless people and say, okay, your job is to stand here 8 hours a day and you're gonna sell Pokemon in One Piece, Arcana, and Gundam, and Naruto, and fucking whatever else, Yu-Gi-Oh, and you're just gonna smile and deal with it, and they're gonna go, okay, pay them whatever, 16, 12, 24, whatever California is going for right now. It is what it is. They'll wash it into their current inventory and not lower the prices. Yeah, I mean, I know that people are talking about depending on what market price is, which let me see. I don't think Destin's probably gone down at all. from the other day. Let me see. Booster boxes or ETBs are 130, and Destin Rivals is holding right now at it says 479. Let me actually check that out. Yeah, 479.99. So it looks like it's kind of gone flat. Yeah, we went 466 and now it's saying 469. So it's I mean, I guess it's going up a couple bucks. So, if Distro can charge if they're getting it, especially from Pokemon at like, whatever distro price is, like let's say they're getting it for, I don't know, 50 bucks, 70 bucks, and market is 400, they're gonna charge like 300, 350. So, I thought we'd see a little bit more, panic selling going on. Of course, we have seen the sales volume pick up absolutely insane. Um, I mean, you guys could probably see this. I don't think I have to zoom in, but yeah. So as it continued to go down, we were seeing 5, 10s, 4, 6, and then it shot up 21 sold, 34 sold as it continued to go down, and then 20 sold at 469. So the sale volume has definitely picked up. Just like here, we were seeing when it was 604, people were thinking it was going to go to 640, just instantly rebound or 733. So the lower we go, the more people are going to buy into it. Also, I think that with the news coming out that we're not getting it, right away, it's September, October. I think people are like, okay, I don't need to panic sell just yet. Like, let's see what's going to happen. So it's just going to be a wait and see. Like I said, I think 350 is the highest I'm going to go. If it does not get to 350, I don't think I can pay 400 bucks right now for the box. I don't, man. I really feel in my heart we are going to get another reprint of the Destin Rivals booster box before it goes out of rotation. So 350, if it doesn't go to 350, I mean 360, I'll pay like 360. But if it's like 400 is the lowest it goes, I'm not interested at all. We got Shug in the house. It's been a while. Good to see you, Shug. Hopefully everything is going well for you and your family. Only thing I will go out of my way from the past is Black Ball White Flare. I'll just be picking up some Delta Rain, Mega Tag Team. Yes, sir. I feel you. Like I said, I'm going a little bit back because I I believe that you know kind of go the opposite way. If people are looking one way, you kind of go the other way. So, like Journey Together, it might get a little bit of hype, but maybe people won't care about Journey Together. So I'm hoping to pick up some of that. And then Dust Rivals. Try to get some Dust Rivals. Aren't paid enough to not backdoor. Yeah, that's another problem, man. Backdooring it too. There's a lot going on. So I can retire, take time off, but I don't know how to teach my instinct and skill. I'm trying to teach, but it's still going. Yeah, drunk. I mean, you've been in the business for a long time. You've had your LGS for a long time. It's also hard to trust people too. Um, if that's kind of like your only form of income, which it seems like you give a mass amount of time into that business to keep it successful. So yeah, man. I mean, I just find somebody you trust and teach them as much as you can and slowly start to step back. I don't I think you deserve it for real. You've been in the game for a long time. For a week now, $9 per. Dude, what are Destin Rival sleep packs going for right now? 11 bucks for sleep packs. Yeah, there ain't no money to be made, man. Especially with reprint rumors. Market right now is 11 bucks. You can't flip that. Not for $2. Got them for 5. That's dumb. People are paying 8 bucks for those packs. People are dumb. Did I say selling? I meant, damn, we lost you, blood. You turned into a filthy fucking scalper again. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna be able to retire for sure. Blood, have you looked into that horror TCG? I don't know if Ink sent me. He might have sent me it in Discord. I have no idea. I've not been able to look. No, I don't think Ink did. Yeah, man, that Horde TCG sounds pretty cool. If they're there Monday, I'll grab them all. No, I won't pick them up right now. But hey, do what you want, man. Good, bro. Your cards are awesome. Just started baseball season, so been super busy. Hoping the family. Yeah, dude, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's my son's birthday today. Well, we're in the new day, so it was yesterday. He had a great birthday, and we're gonna go to my dad's tomorrow, hang out with them for a little bit, and get ready for a busy work week. So, members of the channel, 129.99 a box. Everybody else, 139.99. Shout out to Pack High. 139, 20 bucks under market. Well, actually, yeah, 150s to 160s. Yeah, it's pretty 129 though. Ain't nothing crazy. It's a little high for my blood, but I'm a cheap bastard at the end of the day, and I'm a broke bitch at the same time. So if Journey goes to MSRP back of the truck, absolutely, bro. I'm looking on Hills. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be looking on Hills. Popped off 2 boxes of Power today at the show, so now I'm into my case for like 395. Got a case and 2 boxes for under 700. Let's go, Kevin Clear. So did you miss out on the MSRP at the time? I mean, still, you're at a case, so that's 12 boxes. 12 boxes too. What it and so you're at 14 boxes right now. What is that 14? If you're on, we'll just put you said 700. So we'll put you at 14. So 50 bucks a box, dude. Easy money. Especially those cases. Those cases. Let me see what those cases are going for. I think they're still going for 2,000. Oh, so that's an easy. Okay. Dang, we got under 1,900. So they are going down a little quickly. Wow, this is 1,900, 1878. What is this? Oh, Legends Awaken is 1150, 1827. Ain't nothing to complain about, bro. That's easy money. Riftbound. I keep looking at TCG Player. I'm pretty sure it's going to run very soon, dude. Drunk people are talking about Riftbound. The people I know, Roar TCG. He likes Riftbound. I think maybe I'm putting words in his mouth. I might be putting words in his mouth. I know TRJ. He likes Riftbound. I know a lot of people talking about Riftbound, man. And some of their cards look really cool. When I did my whole video about Power World the other day, I looked at, Riftbound and there's this cool, I think it's a signature card though, but it looks cool. So I don't know shit about League of Legends. I have no desire to go into it. You gotta look into that, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't know what you need to look into, but I wish you the best luck with it. It is, dude. They're gatekeeping, man. They're gatekeeping. Drunk, serious question. If you were sitting backed up on Riftbound, I would love to pick up an Unleashed and Vendetta booster box for a decent deal. I just picked up a Spirit Forge. Yeah, you guys are talking about Riftbound. I don't know shit about Riftbound. What I do for my customers is if they want to rip them there and they don't get a hit, I'll zombie a card for every pack for free. Dude, that's great. That's awesome, man. That really is. Like, it's a cool experience. Can't complain about that at all. Yeah, dude, 50 bucks a box, 1,800. Yeah, dude, that's easy freaking money, in my opinion. In my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Shout out to you, Blood. Inept, I don't think you really missed much. We kind of shit all over Pokemon. Not like the TCG, a little bit of the TCG, mostly the video games. People were just voicing their opinions and how they felt about Pokemon becoming complacent. So, not really much about market talk, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody really cares about what the market's doing. I think they kind of know it's kind of all going down for the most part. I do want to check out though, just selfishly. I want to check out Surging Sparks Latias and see what it is going for. I know it's going for 190. I need that card to go to 150. Boys, we are on the way. Well, let me change it. I might have shot myself in the foot. I am a fucking idiot, so ignore me. Guys. Oh, did they bust my balls? Nope, we're good. We're good. We're going down. Look at this. July 13th, 15th, 200 bucks. 175. We're going down. We're going down. Down 10%, 11% in the last month. Can we get to 150? Do you guys think that we can get to 150? I think we can absolutely get to 150. And do you guys think 150 is a great deal to pick up this card? In the current market conditions, I personally think so. I'm very curious on anybody who wants to answer this question. I think this card is absolutely stunning, and I think it's way better than the Butthole Pikachu. Hey, bro. So, Korean, what are you into? I know you're not Lorcana, so you're Pokemon, Riftbound. Are are you One Piece? I think you're no, I know you're One Piece. So you're Pokemon, Riftbound, One Piece, and now Power World? Bro, you're rich, rich. You came in here acting like you were some broke bitch like me trying to relate to me. Nah, bro, you're capping, especially all the shit you're buying. Chinese exclusives are too good. See, man, aren't a lot of the Chinese exclusives for Pokemon that they're just like no texturing? Isn't I don't know. I'm not into the Chinese market. I'm looking a little bit, you know, like the Umbreon from Terrestrial, what is it? Terrestrial Gathering. I'm probably botching the name of it. It's currently like 190 in Chinese. I'm keeping an eye on it. I know that the Sylveon was going crazy. I think the Sylveon might be the only textured one. I know the Gengar and the Pikachu, that's not textured. So I know they're going crazy though. Absolutely. I mean, look at the freaking Mew. The 1,000 what was it? 1,501 exclusive Mews. It's like freaking $15,000. Insane. Who Riftbound? Riftbound doesn't do a lot. All I'm buying Pokemon at the moment. You're saying 180 all day? Well, that's not true, Kevin Clear, because you just bought Pal World, bro. Unless you literally just bought it the other day. Or not the other day. You bought it months ago. I don't think so. A lot of people are starting to buy up Sparks, so I think that's the bottom. Damn. I gotta stick to my 150. Pokemon investing is dead. Dude, that's what everybody is saying. Have you been seeing the videos? Real thing. Have you been seeing the videos? Everybody is talking about Pokemon investing, and everybody who was saying 2030 was going to we were still gonna be in the bull run at 2030. Now they're saying after the 30th, the bear market's coming. YouTube is so funny, man. And just how nobody calls out the shit. They're not like, "Excuse me, did you not just make videos a month or 2 ago saying we were gonna keep booming till 2030? That the market's no different like, the market's completely different, that what you know over the last, the cycle beforehand is completely like, false? Oh now you're telling me that it's no different? History repeats itself?" Like, I don't get it. But all they do is fucking clap and say that is yes, yes, and they just people forget about everything. It drives me fucking mad. You like buttholes? You like furry buttholes? Korean's got his finger in all pies. He is for sure. No, it's not terrestrial feathers. The Chinese one's like terrestrial gathering or something weird like that. Yeah, no, terrestrial festival um is the Japanese one. Yeah, the Mew is the best card of Scarlet and Violet. The Bubble Mew, I think yeah, which nobody cared about it. I don't know. I really like that Charizard from Paldean Fates also. I think that's definitely the best Charizard of Scarlet and Violet. I was talking about the 151 Mew in Chinese, the exclusive one. I pick up very moderate amount of stuff. Power was an exception. Bro, no, you don't. You've been picking up One Piece every fucking day. Summertime slump is done. Hey, bro, sold off like 900. I honestly, I made a prediction that by like the end of like in a couple weeks we were gonna start booming again. Because I mean the 30th is right around the corner. It's literally before we know it, the 30th is gonna come out. We're at August 9th. So we have until the 16th of September. So I believe people are going to start coming in. Every single week is only going to get crazier and crazier. Um, I don't think I can hold a candle. Probably not, but a lot of people are a lot of people are putting it on Klarna, Afterpays, credit cards that they can't pay off and stuff like that. So I did broke. What did you do? Talking about the crash? Uh, did you talk? I don't know, Pack. I don't know if you did or not. I don't think you did. I watch all your videos. I don't. Nah, no, you didn't. Because when Delta Rain came out, you said that with the 30th and Delta Rain, we were not going to crash. That like the boom was back. Because I remember Blood was in Blood was in the chat, and he was like, "Yeah, what did he say? What did Blood say? Like pretty much, yeah, we're not crashing anytime soon with the Delta Rain. It was when you did the live about Delta Rain. And it's so good, man. Like I said, people are allowed to feel how they want to feel. It's just, I find it crazy. You didn't say 2030. I'll give you that. You did not say we were going to keep booming till 2030. I find it crazy the people that did say 2030, and there was a lot of them. They are now making videos about the crash, about like 30th anniversary being a bull trap. And after the 30th, with Delta Rain coming out in November, we're still going to crash. It's just, it just proves that in YouTube land, people just don't pay attention. Like they don't. They are constantly just consuming content just to consume content. And I get it. Like I'm guilty of it too, man. Like I go from video to video to video to video, but I can at least name something in a video that I watch. I feel like a lot of people they can't. They just can't do that. Bought some Chinese exclusive I was missing. Yeah, man. I just don't know enough about the Chinese market. I really don't. Um, yeah, and then a lot of them are super expensive. It kind of worries me, like the what is the Gengar Pikachu going for? I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I know I'm behind on comments, but isn't it like is it $5,000? Am I pulling that out of my ass? I probably am. Recent sold for 2,400 bucks. 2,400 bucks. Pull it up so you guys can see right here. Dude, I just don't know, man. It's Gengar, it's Pikachu, you got Ekans at the bottom. It's cool. Bro, this is a fucking illustration rare. That I know it's an exclusive. Is it going to be exclusive? Here's the thing. I will agree. When the crash happens, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Thai, all that shit, man, they're going to get fucking hammered. If English is getting cut, you know, if we're seeing booster boxes for Ultra Modern getting cut by 50%, which they deserve to have that happen, we're seeing cards going down 70%. Like, bro, I don't even want to imagine the people that are paying 2,500 for this, and then nobody gives a fuck about Chinese. And then Pokemon does a reprint, or they fucking print this as a promo in English, bro. I hope they don't, but like, yeah, man, I don't know. Like this card, here's the thing though. Like this card, this fucking Zekrom, I paid I paid 100, what was it, 100 bucks? Yeah, they're like 50 bucks a piece. I paid 100 bucks for the Korean Zekrom and the Reshiram in Korean. They go to fucking zero. I don't give a shit. I paid $50 for each card and I like the card. I don't care. Um, a lot of people that are buying this Chinese exclusive shit, not and it's not shit, right? But a lot of people that are buying this, man, I look at the fucking Gengar. I know that it's apparently exclusive, but look at the Gengar, look at the Pikachu. People were paying $5,000 for those cards in the PSA 10. And I'm gonna look up right now, but those suckers were right above 2,000, cut in half. Easy. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe they're going up a little bit. They going up a little bit? Yeah, 22. I mean, they're still kissing. They're still kissing the 2K. Ooh, I do like that. Hey, Inept, are you in here, bro? You may not be in here. Somebody wake up, Inept. Send this to him in the Discord. The Mega Gengar. Fucking great card, guys. Absolutely great card. Long term. Set it, forget it. PSA 10, $248. That does look quite nice. Quite nice. I sell so much Pokemon on the internet is just retarded. Echo Chamber, I can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, bro. I just like I said, I think the crash is coming. I don't know shit though. You know, like people told me yesterday I'm a fucking idiot. So we'll see. I just find it funny. Again, 2030. This market's different. This market's no fucking different, man. I even said this summer would be the crash, but I don't think we're quite there. No, we're not, dude. No, for sure. Butthole surfers. I don't know what butthole surfer means, bro. 777 cash is what I left the show with when I did the math. Hey, bro, good for you. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah, bro, you can't say anything about the One Piece purchases. Don't miss the Send Hero 10s on the 28th, though. People probably forgot about those. I don't give a shit about Send Heroes 10s. But yeah, you guys don't remember Send Heroes 10s coming out on the 28th. Made a video calling out everybody? Did you? I don't know. My bad. Maybe you did. I don't know. Go watch my video. Then he made his shots fired. Oh, you talking about today? Did I watch your video today? Did you? No, you didn't make a video today, did you? Hold up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You were saying people were fucking getting on Anon and Anon was right. Yeah, for sure. Pokemon investing as we know it is dead. I don't think so. I don't. I mean, I think putting money in Pokemon's a good idea. Not right now, like at the current prices of everything, but a lot of these guys, man, a lot of these Poketubers, they're getting it fucking bot. They're getting, bots to pay to buy or to get their shit, and then they're paying like a fraction of the price, or they're getting it at 60% or 70%, 80%. Like, yeah, man, it's not. They're not in the fucking trenches with the rest of us. Boom to the moon. That's right. You had a different handle then. That was a go to comment. I'll give you that. What was a go to comment? I'm so confused, bro. 2100. I'm super far behind. I apologize. Boogie, Rudy, and Dana Phantom don't put daily videos because they are too busy making money. Yeah. I mean, they got businesses to run. Pokey and he makes a lot of videos. He's obsessed with himself. He thinks he's the hottest shit on the earth. Yeah, you were about right on that PSA 10 though, Kevin. I would buy Japan and Chinese exclusives, but the way their stuff is weighable, scanned, repackaged, fake. Yeah, that's true too, bro. That's really true. Pokerev and Cool Trainer Ryan are not talking about investing at all. Cool Trainer Ryan, I don't watch a lot of him anymore, but he was talking about like Ascended Heroes. Don't be paying the insane prices. It's going to come down. Blah 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 blah. Pokerev doesn't give a shit. He's so filthy fucking rich. He opens up whatever the fuck he wants to open. He's also doing these like rip and ships streams where he's opening up a I don't know, like a base set booster box. But instead of him actually opening it just for the fun of it, he's charging like 2,000, $5,000 a pack for people to be able to buy into it. So he's just doing rip and ship shit. Same thing Cool Trainer Ryan is. Her clown won't say shit about it, and most of the same creators said we were booming to 2030 and ain't saying nothing about it. Damn, bro, I missed you. I watched that video, but I guess I was not paying any attention. So that's my bad. I'll rewatch the video. You talking about the video you literally did either today or yesterday? The boxes are hard to get, not resealed. I have 10 jumbos and 20 slim 151Cs, real boxes, blue Chinese bag from Pokemon Center, China. Bro, like I said, I don't know enough about Chinese, so don't take anything I say serious. It's gonna be 10K before you know it. I hope it is, man. I'm sure you have at least one of those cards, or one copy of that card. So I hope it does, bro. I really hope it does. Can't go wrong with Gengar. Absolutely. It'll go up eventually. Even if it takes a shit, it'll go back up. It used to be cheap, fun alternative for everything, but now even gym packs are being pumped for their exclusives. Nothing is safe. It will though, Lechonk. We'll get back to a point where you're able to rip open Chinese, Korean, Japanese, relatively inexpensive. I it's not even about believing. It will happen. You'll be able to rip up fucking English for relatively inexpensive. But yeah, don't order $50 box of one surprise shit fake box resealed, real cards, no hits. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of scams going on, but that's just the way the market is. I buy Chinese cards that I want to collect, not for investing. Yeah, there you go, bro. Whatever floats your boat. What do you mean? Ty Crusher just admitted he was TRJ. We got him. Oh, is pack hype out? Let's get it. Go. Night pack hype. Appreciate you, brother. See you tomorrow night. I will not be buying a box, but I will be pitching a tent, if you know what I'm saying. Again, we're the most disturbing YouTube community on the space. I wonder how many people fell asleep tonight. How many people you think fell asleep? I mean, we were sitting around 30 for a hot minute. So I wonder how many people are actually asleep. I'm that boring. I can make people go to sleep. I have it in a 10 from Chinese grading company. Paid 2.1K last week for the Gengar Chew. I'll be right back. Actually, we're probably gonna wrap this up. My son's over there screaming his fucking face off. Um, he's just mad. That's it. Uh, yeah, bro. 2.1K Chinese grading company. I know that apparently the Chinese they don't fuck around with the fake grading and stuff. So at least you know it's a legit card. The card's going for 2,100, so you literally got an authentic copy of the card at 2,100. Like you said, man, be stand strong in your conviction. If you believe that card's going to be 10K, then one day that card will be worth 10K. As long as Pokemon does not reprint it in English and they truly keep it as a Japanese or sorry Chinese exclusive. Um, Gengar, Pikachu, you can't go wrong with it. Power Gang, yes sir. I'm still here building models now. Yeah. Um, yeah, Korean. I don't know what you're talking about when you said we got TRJ. TRJ, I don't think collects Chinese or anything like that. So, out of all the PokeTubers, I do think TRJ puts out the best info. Yeah, bro. Hey, feel entitled to your opinion, bro. A lot of people say he gives great opinions. Even Mimic Brew. Mimic Brew's like, bro, he was right about celebrations, anniversary set. He was right about the SPCs. What else? I don't know. Mimic Brew says other stuff too. But you know what? Joey was not right about Black Ball White Flare. Joey shit all over Black Ball White Flare. And yeah, I think you missed the boat on that one. So, but a lot of these YouTubers they're new into the game as far as like they didn't really collect Pokemon and they're just coming in and they're just going with whatever's hype, whatever gets the clicks, regurging the same shit. Some people have fucking no takes in the world. They just they do this weird they think they're really smart, and so they try to play like devil's advocate where they say, "Okay, so we're getting a reprint, but what if reprints don't matter? What if reprints get bought up? What then?" Like just stupid shit. Literally no originality whatsoever. And people fall for it though. People eat that shit up like it's fucking going out of style from the bottom to the top. Power World game from the bottom to the top. Absolutely, bro. Going to Power World shop event today. Let's see if we get any product for cheap. No, you're not getting any product for cheap. Yep, my LGS is charging 160 also for Power World that they got at $40 as well, because that is what distro price was apparently. Said he told Pack Hype about the crash months ago, and Pack Hype said he had a different handle back then. Tight Crusher said he told Pack Hype about the crash months ago. No, I think Tight Crusher said that he had been preaching or talking about the Pokemon crash months ago. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you're right. You're probably right. I'm a fucking idiot. Who cares? Gotta read the comments fast, bro. I can't, bro. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, guys. I don't know who's here. We got Mimic Brew up in the house. The last time this happened, it was not very fun for anybody. And you he says Joey is a moron. But then, like I said, he says that Joey has been really on point about stuff. So anyways, good to see you, man, bro. I'm glad that you're the white knight for Power World. In all seriousness, Power World to the moon. Rip in the pack, and then Line tells EX my message has not changed. Huh? By the way, where did Line Tails go? Line Tails was around and then he disappeared. A lot of people don't actually understand the market in Pokemon. Yep, that is 100% correct. Timing the hobby beats trying to time the hobby. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yep, you could buy Death's Arrival at $650, like some investing content creators that came in not too long ago, that have successful channels. You can pay $650 for Death's Arrivals. It can go all the way down to $300 or $350 with these this reprint that we're getting, and maybe another reprint that we're getting. You hold long enough, it'll be $1,000 box. But a lot of people, they don't do that. They panic sell and pay at all-time highs, and they get fucking bent over and fucked. If they make 10 calls and one's right, they only make a video. Bro, 100%. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. I think Nostalgianomics said that. He said you make a video one day, you say that there's gonna be a crash. The next day you make a video saying, or even sets, right? You say Prismatic's a terrible set. In the next video, you talk about how well Prismatic is doing. You're gonna be right on one of those takes, and then you just make a video talking about how you were right. Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. Absolutely. But yeah, a lot of people were wrong about Black Belt White Flare. Best specialty set in Scarlet and Violet block. And now everybody's talking about it, and everybody's gooning to it, and nobody has any Black Belt White Flare. Not any, but very little Black Belt White Flare. So please, Pokemon, print them to the fucking ground so we can get Black Belt White Flare. People will get scared, and we can still buy more Black Belt White Flare. Of course, watch Pokini. He's kind of an asshole, and that's kind of the point. Nah, he's just he really thinks he's like God's grace to fucking Earth. His hair has made him it's sucking the brain out of him. LeChonk's like, yes, Mimic Brew, let's go. Joey is way too stupid to believe in Black Bolt White Flare. I don't know, Mimic Bro. You give some. You say he's really smart, and then you say he's stupid. So it's very confusing. I don't think people realize how rare the Chinese boxes are going to be in just a year from now. Yeah, bro. I mean, they might be, right? They could be. Or we go into a bear market, nobody gives a shit about Chinese, and they sit for 3 years. You never know, bro. You never do know. All I can say is buy what you believe in. You buy what you believe in, and if it goes to fucking zero, who cares? And if it goes to the moon, then it goes to the moon. That's all I could say. But I'm a fucking idiot that doesn't know what I'm talking about. So don't take anything I say for anything. To watch how people are reacting to the market changes. Yeah, it's been funny. People reacting to the market changes are people who have 100 Chaos Rising ETBs in your garage and able to sell them. No, bro, Rudy's buying them all. Rudy's buying them all I open is Black Belt, White Flare, and Power World. Yeah, I saw your video, bro. I still ghost watch from time to time. Not a lot though. Ever since what happened, I don't really watch very much, but I did see your vending video because people were like, "Mimic Brew's got a whole binder full of Power World." I was like, "No, he doesn't." Sure as shit, you do. I think it's awesome. Hopefully it starts selling well for you. I don't know if it's been selling well or not, but yeah, if you're not heavily invested, you can just laugh on the daily and enjoy the prices. Yeah, bro. I honestly, like Brandon said, Ludwig Pig, absolute legend. There he is right there. Um, in one of the comments. I last night I said I don't give a shit if the market booms or if the market fucking busts. I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And he was like, "You're in the acceptance phase," which he's like, "I've been there." And dude, I'm telling you, man. I know people don't think this. Well, like some of you guys, right? Um, I I think people are in the phase, man. I think it's one of the phases of grief, and that people are gonna start going different directions, man. I think the crash is coming. I do, but I've been preaching the crash. Like I said, I'm a fucking anon. I'm a goal post mover. I've been preaching the crash for fucking a year now, and I really feel strong in it. Um, I think after the holiday season, I think we're gonna continue to go down. But again, I'm a fucking idiot. Don't listen to anything I say. It's so simple. Set value. Favorite Pokemon will always be the best sets to invest in. Yeah, bro. Send Heroes to the Moon. You got Dragonite. You got Gengar. You got Pikachu. Two different Pikachus. You got Mewtwo. You got Mega Halucha. Great Pokemon. Great SIR. You got Psyduck. Can't go wrong. Send Heroes to the Moon. Even though, in all fairness, I don't know how many people like Gen 5. So in theory, Black Bolt White Flare should not do as well as it is doing and will do long term. But they did something that they've really never done before. There's a lot of chaseability in Black Bolt White Flare, and fucking to get a specific card, especially in a PSA 10, is going to be insane. So, Power Gang, yes sir. He's all hair and no brains. No, he's a very smart individual, but he's extremely, extremely cocky, in my opinion. But I don't know what I'm talking about. Best chums him and Mimic Brew. I don't know what that means, but I honestly don't think Pokemon can have an abrupt crash. It'll trend down, but it got too big among collectors now. Only overprinting can crash it at the moment. Fair point. I don't think we're gonna have an abrupt crash. I can agree with that. I think printing, and I do think a lot of people are going into other TCGs, man. That's why you're seeing all these One Piece and Gundam and Lorcana, Power World, fucking Magic's taking off and Pokemon's going down. Pokemon's going down. So I just buy what I like, reasonable prices. Hasn't failed me yet. Yep, bro, for sure. Your collection says it all. Yeah, absolutely, Lechonk, and it'll be an incredible pig. I don't know if they have one. I'll be honest. I haven't never played the game. You guys know that. I can't really name you any pals besides from the TCG, but I will say, and I have people who say witness to that. I had Pal World pre-ordered for like the last 3 months, so um, they're gonna come out with a great pig Lechonk version for you. If you're not stacking your room to the ceiling, yep, absolutely, bro. All in moderation. Yep, that's why I preach no debt. But what a horrible Mewtwo! It is a bad Mewtwo. It's very bad. The best sets never actually crash, though they lose 20-30% value, but have ran 100-150%. So you're still up. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing though, if you bought your Destined Rivals, like let's say you didn't have it, of course that'd be an idiot, right? But let's say hypothetically you bought Destined Rivals, minty box, right? Minty could grade a PSA 10, and you bought it at $650. Technically, you are at a loss right now, and you're going to be at a loss for probably the next. I don't know. Does Destined Rivals even get to 650 before it goes out of rotation? You're probably going to be at a loss for the next 2 years of at least 40%. Now, if you bought Destin Rivals at 160 or you bought Destin Rivals at 200 or 300, then yeah, you're fine, right? You're right. That logic is true. But not everybody did that. Did it right. Nothing else to it. Yep, absolutely. Nope, no crashes coming. Hey, bro, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Summer slowdown is done. Absolutely. Yep, for sure. No, we're gonna go up, but I don't think all these cards from all these different sets are gonna go up. I don't think all these sets are gonna continue to climb. I think people are gonna go into the 30th and they're going to go into Delta Rain. Absolutely. Um, Reshiram and Zekrom are more popular than ever, so Gen 5 is on the uptrend, in your opinion. I think Reshiram and Zekrom are great. So yeah, I think Black Belt White Flare is going to get a lot of people to start liking Gen 5 and even realize that they like Pokemon inside of Gen 5. But before that, really the only thing that people liked about Black Belt White Flare were the video games. Um, at least what it seems to me. But again, like I said, I'm a fucking idiot, so don't listen to anything I say. Mewtwo was the last good Mewtwo. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do like the Mew in Mewtwo promo where it looks like Mew's pissing off Mewtwo. That's a great card. But as far that was again, that was a promo unless it was in Japanese. So yeah, I would agree with that. As far as a card to pull, Mewtwo is phenomenal. People keep banging on about the printing facility. Do we really think Pokemon will ever print everything and mess their momentum? They have been doing it too long. Yeah, bro, but at the same time, they've shown if you believe in believe in history and that history always repeats itself, Pokemon has shot themselves in the foot time and time again. We were booming 2016, COVID, hype died off, Pokemon printed, they printed too much because they didn't anticipate demand dying down, and booster boxes were 70 bucks a pop. So, when people say that, I don't know, man, I can't agree. I can't agree with that. Pokeboot to the moon. Yeah, bro, we're gonna bounce here in a minute. I gotta go to bed. I gotta be a responsible father. Pokemoon is good. Absolutely, bro. It's I that the Mew and then what was that other one? The Umbreon. What was the Umbreon? What did it say to it? It was something like highly inappropriate. It was so funny. I managed to get 44 Death Rivals booster boxes at an average of 250 here in the UK. The reprint news is music to my ears because I want more. Yeah, dude. I know the UK reprint was actually pretty good. Like you said, 250. So I know some people were getting them from the UK to America because of the deal. It was what I think at the time Destin Rivals was around what was it 550 to 600 and you guys were getting them from 250. I think it was roughly, it was I saw some on eBay transferring over for it was like, was it 350, 400 a box, and people were buying them from the UK. Of course, you're paying $50 shipping or something like that. Gigamew is my chase. Let's see. I try to get in for nothing. I bought 48 Ascended Heroes each boost, sold 28 of them, and sitting on 20 of them for nothing. Levels to this shit. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. If you can get it, yeah. It's the same morons buying 30th USBC. Hey, bro, $10 a pack, $100 promos, like, it's the 400 bucks, never gonna go under 400 bucks. Just one night version, go to Best Buy. Go pitch a tent, like a literal tent, and, pick it up, MSRP, or get it from the Pokemon Center because 'cause we're gonna be getting dropped soon. Let's see. Crown Zenith Mewtwo is actually goated. I don't like that card. I don't like the Crown Zenith Mewtwo. I don't care. I know Brandon likes it because it's fighting, he likes the fighting cards. It's fighting Charizard. I just don't care for it. I really don't. But I'm glad you like it. That's all that matters. Crown Zenith Mewtwo and Charizard promo are goaded. It's not a promo. It was inside the set. Mewtwo V Star from Crown Zenith is a chef's kiss. Yeah, bro. You guys are starting to go crazy. Mm. I think they'll bang out more bundle. I think they'll bang more bundles out, etc., because they know they'll get opened less of booster boxes. No, bro. I don't think so. I think booster boxes are coming. I mean, obviously booster boxes are coming. I think it's only if you look, we were getting Surging Sparks booster boxes for a long time, especially like in the vending machines. Now Pokemon is no longer doing them in the vending machines. There's no ETBs, there's no booster boxes. Um, the Prismatic they've been printing. Who knows if they're done or not? Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Black Bolt White Flare. They're going, they're finishing out, right? They're finishing out Scarlet and Violet, and then they're probably gonna go Mega Base, Phantasmal, Ascended, who knows? Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, Delta Rain, da 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 da. So yeah, I think they're just working down the line, man. I really do. And they're gonna see where Destined Rivals goes, and if they need to, they'll go back. I truly believe it. Oh, was it a promo? Where was fighting Mewtwo was okay, in the Zard UPC. Yeah. But there was the Mewtwo fighting Zard. I don't like either of them. But that's just my opinion. The ETBs and the bundles from the Pokemon Center have been great. Yep, for sure. Well, that's not true. The bundles were a lot easier to get. The ETBs they were terrible. I was in that queue for 5 hours, 6 hours. I checked out. I think it was like 20 minutes before they went out. Like it just kept resetting me, resetting me, resetting me. So apparently there's a new queue going up for the Pokemon Center. It's supposed to help with bots. Won't be too shabby, hopefully. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I'm ready to get these UPCs over with. Hopefully secure my two, and then I'll be going to Best Buy and trying to secure two more. And we'll see, man. We'll see. I love UPCs, SPCs. I'm all about it. So I would love to open one, but yeah, I think I at least have to get three to open one, so I can have two of each. That's probably my goal. We'll see if it happens. 2 p.m. You ain't gotta leave, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know what that means, Kevin Clear. Unless you're saying AM. I do need to leave actually, but you guys are just like blowing up the chat. We're almost done anyway. So on the other hand, Prismatic and Sin Heroes will always want to be opened because of the Umbreon, etc. I mean, maybe, right? But people said the same thing about 151. Paldean Fates. I don't see a ton of people opening up 151 or Paldean Fates. I mean, you see it occasionally, especially on the rip and ships. But a lot of it is really, it seems like Ascended Heroes, not even so much so Prismatic Evolutions. So, but yeah, who knows? I don't watch a lot of rip and ships. The news of which sets are getting printed might make me buy more Surging. I think Surging is a great pickup, man. I do. I like Surging a lot. I've been saying it for a while. Yep, for sure. Absolutely, Brandon. Shit is like 400 bucks. I saw people saying 150, 170. Never found one near there. I don't know what you're talking about. You're probably talking about something about else. My favorite Mewtwo is the one where he's like curled over and the foil on the card shifts super crazy. I forgot which one it is. The curled it's probably the Mewtwo. I'll pull it up. I mean, that's the only one I can think of. I could be wrong. I'll pull it up real quick. I do really need to leave. I don't wanna leave because I really enjoy these lives, and you guys have been crazy the whole entire night. Shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate you guys, but I do need to bounce here in a minute. We're gonna probably go for, like, 7 more minutes. That'll put us at 2 hours and 40 minutes. I feel like that's a pretty successful live stream, and then I will be leaving it, here in now it's gonna be 6 minutes. Th I think you're talking about this one. This is the Mewtwo that we were talking about earlier. Fantastic card. So freaking good. And nobody was talking about it until not nobody, but I didn't hear anybody talking about it until I talked about it like a year ago. And now there are people that have the card and they say that it's like the best card of all time. So very weird, but um I like Prismatic. I think that there's like the Umbreon, I'm very biased to that, the Umbreon, because I pulled it. I like that card. The Palafin's really good as well. Um, I mean, Prismatic's fine. Is it the greatest set of all time? Is it better than Evolving Skies? No, it's not. Ascended Heroes, I like the Derpy Chew. I like the Psyduck. I like the Mega Attacker Gengar. There's a couple of the Mega Attackers I actually really like, but I don't think the Gengar is very good. I don't think the Drakachu is that great. You know, people are saying that's the best Pikachu of all time. Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Um, the Dragonite, I would rather have the Evolving Skies Dragonite than that Dragonite. I'm trying to think, like, Metagross, I know yeah, Blab, I don't know, Blab, if you're in here, I'm sorry. Metagross, I don't like the Stevens Metagross at all. Diancee's really good, Hawlucha's good, even the Electros is really good as far as, the artwork style for me personally. I mean, there's good cards in Ascended Heroes, but is it like the fucking greatest set of all time? No. And again, everyone who says it is, they were the same people that talked about 151, saying how great 151 is, how fantastic it is. It's the greatest set of all time. And now they're making videos and talking about in lives how 151, they're getting rid of it to go into the Destined Rivals reprint. And Ascended Heroes is better than 151. And then guess what's going to happen? We're going to get a Radiant Ruby and a Shining Sapphire, or we're going to get a Mega Tag Team set, and they're going to say that that's the greatest set. And then after those sets, we're going to get this other set, and people are going to say that that's the greatest set of all time. It's the same repetitive shit. Um, Ascended Heroes is fine. Is it the greatest? No. But if you feel that way, feel that way. I don't fucking care. I really could care less. F it. I'm ordering some Pokemoot for my shop right now. I'll buy my Power World with the hell yeah, brother. Do it. Missed my 151 regarding that. Oh, did I miss your comment? What did you say about 151? I mean, I might have. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best. I think 151 will stagnate more than people think. Once packs hit 30, 40, 50, there isn't a big need to open when the highest card value is 4 to 5. Actually, I don't even think it's 400. I'm pretty sure the Charizard's going down. I know it's in the threes. At least I think so. I'm probably gonna look like a fucking idiot, which is fine. I think it's in 300s though. Yeah, well, that's pretty much no, that's damaged. We don't want that. Yeah, 350. So, yeah, I agree. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, you're right. 30, 40, $50. And we're seeing a little bit of the Charizard starting to go back up. Sale through volume isn't like super strong, you're getting like 14, 12, 11 cards. The last month it's down 6%. It's gone up a little bit. I think people are going to realize that this Charizard is not that good. Background wise, sure, cool card. Cool story, but this fucking Charizard, get out of here, bro. Paldean Fate's Charizard for the same price, night and day difference. Night and day. Near mint. Actually, it's what, almost $100 cheaper, bro. So much better. So yeah, I agree. Thank you for letting me know about your comment. I agree 100% with that comment. Me too. Starbucks. I don't know anything about Chinese guys. You guys are way over my head. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that Mewtwo is a phenomenal card. Absolute phenomenal card. I was telling people to pick that up instead of picking up the Destined Rivals when they were at the same price. They're both sitting around like 600, 550, 600. And people are like, well, here's the difference is you're not going to get the Mewtwo in a PSA 10. You're not going to get a near mint quality version where with the Mewtwo from Destined Rivals, you're still going to be able to get that in a 10 if like a super clean copy. Okay, whatever. Sure. Like, people that are selling it on TCG Player are gonna send you a PSA 10 copy of the hottest card at the time. Get the fuck out of here. Prismatic isn't bad. Ascended is pretty corny in my opinion. Yeah, for sure, bro. Whether you like it or not, it'll always be expensive because the set value and favorite Pokemon. Unless they print it to the fucking ground like Crown Zenith, then it's not gonna be worth shit because the cards won't be worth shit. But we'll see. You could be right. You're probably right. Like I said, I don't know anything. So today, when I was gonna go get the Sylveon, I saw that and I thought, "Do I actually want to get my girl Sylveon?" But I left it sadly. Such a great Mewtwo. Yeah, dude. And the good thing is it really hasn't gone up in price very much because I don't think a lot of people know about it. So Yeah, the fact that we have ultra modern cards that are easier to pull than that Mewtwo, that are, 1,000, $1,500, $2,000, there's opportunity to pick up that card. And that card's like $600. So, Blastoise is the best card in 151. It's debatable. I definitely like the Blastoise a lot. I think the Alakazam from 151 is a really good card as well. I know some people like the Zapdos with Moltres and Articuno. I don't really care for that card very much. For me, it's Blastoise, Alakazam, and then Venusaur. They are like SIR wise, right? I love the Blastoise line with Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Phenomenal. The Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, it's okay. But yeah, that Alakazam's a great card as well. Order done. Definitely the most short thing I've ever ordered. Hey, bro, got your not so slow pink T-shirt. Love it. How much was a box? Guys, just no, we don't. We want people to go all in Pokemon. Stay away from Pal World. We'll have a pump. It's a phenomenal card. It's so good. You're never guaranteed. Yep, you're right, bro. You never get guaranteed. Yep, you're right. You're right. Pokemon Course, absolutely, they did. So again, like I think Ascended Heroes is Crown Zenith 2.0. I mean, look at Crown Zenith, tons of great artworks, tons of great cards, very popular Pokemon. Debatable, you can argue, right? Semantics, right? Gengar. Um, there's Pikachu's in both sets. One is the Galarian Gallery. One is you have two SIRs. Again, you can argue. I think Pokemon's going to print the shit out of Ascended Heroes. They're going to make fucking Prismatic Evolutions look like a cakewalk when it comes to print compared to Ascended Heroes. And just if it does, here's the good thing: if they print Ascended Heroes to the ground and the boxes, the ETBs go to $50, buy a shit ton of them, and like you said, they'll go to 300, 350, 400, 500. Right? It still doesn't change how good the set is, how good you think the set is. It doesn't matter. There's a single power card that I would want for my collection. There is I think you meant to say there's not a single card. I have no desire to rip any packs, luckily. Yeah, I think it's only gonna get better and better, and there's several good SPs. SSPs aren't the greatest, but the SPs, some of the OSRs are good cards. But hey, you know what? Feel however you want to. People are investors all the time. 85 Canadian for a box? Dang, that's a little crazy for the Pookie Moot? Yeah, sell all your power, nobody wants it. There is not. Yeah, for sure. I got my crown of ETBs for 25 bucks. Yep, see, right there, $25. And now that's what I mean, here, what's Crown Zenith? Mm, I know there's quicker ways to do this, but it's okay. I don't care that much. Crown Zenith 330, is that right? 332? 324. Is it 330 now? That's got a tear, dented, 334. Yeah. So 25 bucks all the way to 334 bucks. Can't complain about that. You just had to hold it when nobody wanted it or buy it when nobody wanted it. Imagine if nobody wants Ascended Heroes, right? I know that's crazy to think about, but what if? What if Pokemon prints it so much that no matter how great it is, the potential for God packs, yada yada yada, nobody wants to buy any more Ascended Heroes. There's no value. They don't care. Easy money, easy money. Especially if you feel super strong about that set. People only want things when they have already rose in price. Yep, absolutely, bro. Nobody wants shit when it's cheap. Absolutely. I'm so pissed. Ripped all my Crown Zenith is what it is. The TSPs and SPs. What is a TSP? I've never even heard. Oh, is that the decks? Yeah, dude, I'm pissed at the Astagon and the Grisbolt and what is that other one? Damn it. The dragon with the rainbow as the background. Whatever it is. I'm mad that they like put those behind the trial decks. or whatever they call them. But yeah, we got two guys in here that have pulled the Astagon from theirs. So Chillette SSP. I don't care anything for the Chillette SSP. What was it? The Lillian SSP. I really really like that one. Well, not really really like, but that's probably would be my chase. And then the SPs would be what is it? Lily Strategy. There's a couple of the SPs. I'm drawing a blank at this point. But we talked about it the other day. Yep, you pulled that. Yes, sir. I ordered 6 LOL. One's gonna be a gift. I'm gonna make 250 from them and buy myself some Power World. How you gonna make 250 from them? Are you talking about breaking down the packs? Open like 66 total themed decks? Well, hopefully you pulled more than just the Astagon. The Alpha Dren. Yes, the Alpha Dren. I like that card a lot. I do. I like it. I think people like Crown Zenith for the pull rates and fun factor because they have never been fans of the gold cards. I think the gold cards are fantastic. I wish that our gold cards for the Mega Block would have been like those gold cards from Crown Zenith. The Astagon. I don't really like the Astagon, honestly. Let's go. Yeah, we got people getting the Astagon for days. I actually like Crown Zenith for the arch as well. I do too, bro. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, pulled yeah. Mimic Brew. My buddy got a God Pack. Was wild. Didn't realize they did those. Yep. Looks like AI printed garbage. Yeah, bro. Look at the first set of um look at the first set of One Piece. Look at Lorcana. Like first sets, typically the artwork's not very good and it gets better and better and better. At least it's what you hope for, right? So if you Pokemon cores, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not trying to get you to watch my videos. Please do not watch my videos. My videos are ass. But I made a video. It was like I don't know, Power World Market Watch. There's a portion where I show like base set Pokemon, the first set of One Piece, first set of Lorcana, first set of Riftbound. Maybe I think I forgot Gundam. I meant to put Gundam, but like, dude, yeah. When people want to talk shit about the very first sets, they all look like shit. Very rarely do you get a first set of a new TCG that just looks fucking phenomenal. So all I can say is hopefully Power World continues to do better and better with the artworks, and I think they will in texturing and get rid of those fucking god awful uh, cracked dice foils. Get them fucking out of here. Oh, nice. The Grisbolt. I really like the Grisbolt. I like that card a lot. Apparently in person is fucking insanely well, but I don't know, bro. Not yet, but I'm gonna ask him to see so I can see if it's quality. I heard somebody complain about the cardboard. You know, as far as feeling wise, it feels a little flimsy. I can't speak on that. Astagon is the best of the trial alt arts, in your opinion? Yeah, bro. You're entitled to that opinion. Hell World art is not for me. I'm glad people are enjoying though. Absolutely. People are going fucking crazy for it. Look at Wizards of the Coast. We got 1,000 jewels from Brandon. Shout out to you, Brandon. Appreciate you, my brother. Yep. I put base set in the video. It's later in the video. So if you want to go see it, like I said, I'm sure people are going to make comparisons on that are better than me. But if you want to, or just look up base set, the first set of Riftbound, um, first set of One Piece, and then Lorcana, like the first chapter. And then look at like especially look at Lorcana from the first chapter all the way till now. Like that shows you. Look at Pokemon from base set all the way till now. Look at One Piece from the first set all the way till now. That's all Power World needs to do. It's not rocket science. Um, Power World is not hurting Pokemon. It might even be helping. Nah, bro, that's where you're wrong. It is hurting Pokemon, but that's fine. Believe what you want. I don't care. In all honesty, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but even if here's the thing, if 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 people if Power World can print enough to meet demand, like a healthy amount, and if Power World just takes 10%, or hell, it doesn't even have to take 10%. If it takes 5% of the people that are currently in Pokemon and they go to Power World and they stay in Power World, that is a massive fucking number. So people aren't thinking that way. Yes, these prices are crazy. Absolutely. Of course, I am not 12 packs, 7 cards in each pack for 160, $150, $200 is insane. I did not pay that. I paid $47 shipped to my front door. So, I don't care. I'm just having a good time. Goat trophy. I appreciate you, Brandon. Like I said, bro, don't I don't need the donations. But hey, I guess we'll do a UPC if we get to 400 before before the UPCs come out. We'll do it. If not, we'll just keep on going. And when the UPCs don't drop below 400 because of how great the deal is, then we'll buy it at 400. No, Lorcana is flimsy. It felt a little flimsy, yeah, for sure. It's not like One Piece cards. You open up a One Piece pack, those things they're thick boys. Like they're damn near ninja stars. Ruin me for thinking other cards are exactly, bro. Exactly. Power World commons look like Lorcana to me, but Lorcana has better looking hits. Yeah, but again, look at the first chapter. I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know if you're Team Rocket Joey or not. Honestly, I don't care if you are. If you're Team Rocket Joey, you already know. First chapter looks like shit. Now look at Lorcana. That's just yeah, bro. Like people are saying, "Oh, the first set." It's the first set. Okay, let's not lose our shit. It's the first set. First set. Is crazy. So is Prismatic Descent. Yeah, bro, you're preaching. Phantasmal being $400 a box is dumb. Generational card or not is dumb. And I was the one. I was one of the people that was saying Phantasmal was not going to go to MSRP, while everybody else was saying Phantasmal was going to go to MSRP because it's Obsidian Flames 2.0, Champions Path 2.0. It's a Charizard or bust. So Lorcana Epics and Fables look 1,000 times better than Power World. Yeah, but look at well, you're talking about epics. Um, and I don't know what a fabled is. Fabled is not as far as I know, it's not a card you can pull. It's not a rarity. So I don't know if you're talking about enchanteds or iconics. But if you look back at the first chapter, which was the first set of Lorcana, their enchanteds look like half art common cards. They're not good. Way better. They've gotten way better. That's all I'm saying. Just give Power World 3 sets. And if in 3 sets or or 5 sets they still look like ass, then fine. It's a dead TCG. Who really fucking cares? Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I don't care. I bought Power World because I wanted to be able to open it. I haven't, but that was the plan originally. No big Pokemon fan will switch to Power World. Mm, who knows? How many people are actually real big Pokemon fans, to be honest? They already have an entire TCG roadmap and release dates going into summer next year. Power World is here to stay. People are obsessed with the mechanics of TCG. Yep. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, bro. Um, People love the TCG gameplay. They've got the new game for the phones. We were talking about how it seems like every set is coming out right before Pokemon's next set. Yeah, I think Power World's going to do very good. I think we were talking about competition is good for Pokemon. It's going to force them to do better. I think they're going to kind of bounce off of each other. But again, people feel the way they want. That's fine. I don't care. I could care less. I hope Power World goes to nothing so I can open up these boxes finally. Yeah. Well, what if Pokemon goes to under MSRP while Power World continues to climb and their cards are more expensive? Like, I'm not saying that that's going to be like that forever, but people who like Pokemon, who are Pokemon fans, will just go over to Power World because they're sheep and they want to follow the hype. As the kids would say, Pokemon is a vibe. Pokemon's not a vibe unless it's in a or in a bull market. If it's in a bear market, nobody talks about Pokemon, especially the kids. My son, he hasn't talked about Pokemon in what, 4 years? He doesn't care anything about it. He's got tons of cards underneath his bed. Now all of a sudden he's got Entei and Suicune and Raikou as his um screensaver for his phone. So yeah, that's not true. It's a vibe right now, but it won't be. The nostalgia is a huge part of Pokemon. That is not there with Power World. Not yet. Pokemon didn't have nostalgia when it first came out. What are we talking about? When they first came out, nobody knew what the fuck Pokemon was. They built that nostalgia over time. Like, everybody is trying to gatekeep Power World. Just let Power World do what it's gonna do. If it goes if it goes to 0, then all the people that invested into it are fucking idiots. If it does well, let it do well. Why are we gatekeeping it? Why are LGSs gatekeeping it? Why is, TCG Player and Collector and all these just if it's gonna survive, let it survive. If it's not gonna survive, it's not. It's competition's healthy. It's gonna bring out the best for all these companies, and y'all should want that. From the video game successfully, they can lock in on the IP. People don't even need to play it. Just look at Pokemon. Absolutely, bro. That's what I'm saying. Pocket Pair, they bought a very healthy percentage of Bushy Road. So they are, yeah. And Pocket Pair said they have so much money they don't know what to do with it. So yeah, I really think that they're like kind of going like all in. I hope you're right, bro. I think if Power World came out with a third set that have heavily textured cards with more organic art, they could really take off with collectors and players. There's a ton of people that are wanting to play the TCG. There, obviously right now with what happened, there's not a ton of cards going around, and they are fairly expensive, right? I thought, hey, so these SPs are gonna be like $100. No, the SPs are they're some of them are in the hundreds, but a lot of them are like 200, 300, 400 still. Um, for these cards, but there's so much demand that I've heard of LGSs actually allowing people to draw pals on their like on a piece of paper and make these cards to be able to play the TCG. A lot of these people, like I said, Full Moon Gaming, Anon, you know, um, Frank's Hobby, Frank's whatever his name is, a lot of people are saying that the gameplay is good and it's very easy to pick up. It's fun, and they have not had this feeling for a TCG in a very long time of what Power World is giving them. So I think, obviously that's their own opinions, but these are people that play Magic, that collect Magic, that sell Magic, that they sell Pokemon, they sell One Piece, they sell Gundam, they sell Lorcana, they sell Cookie Run, they sell all the shit, and they are getting this feeling like they did when Pokemon came out. Take that however you want to, and you're right. It's going to be up to Power World. It's going to be up to Bushy Road and Pocket Pair to continue to adapt, to continue to evolve, not get complacent, and come out with better texturing, better artworks, better foiling, all kinds of different stuff. You're right, 100%. If they do that, they will thrive. If they don't do that, then we'll see what happens. I want to like Power World. I want to like Power World if they're boxes. Yeah, dude, I was stoked. Me and Korean right here, Korean guy, AAA, back from the dead after somebody made a channel about me and put him in there. Broke Sucks Pokemon, by the way. I don't know if it's still alive or not, but it was a funny channel. Um, we were in Lambo too. Can't forget about Lambo. We were talking about Power World is just like we just want to be able to rip up boxes. Like who gives a shit at $40? Rip it open, have a good time, and that was the plan. Even if the cards were worth nothing. And like I said, unfortunately that's changed. I only have 5 boxes. I'm supposed to be getting a 6 box for a very good deal with current marketing conditions. I'm just gonna wait and see. And if they go back to $40, I'll rip it. I don't care. But right now, it just doesn't make sense to do it. I opened literally everything. Yeah, bro. Good. I'm glad. We knew about Power World before the TCG. Yeah. My take, if you got Power World cheap, hold, but don't pay these daft prices now. So many TCGs come out, and after 3 to 4 sets, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not paying 160, 150, 140. I'm not even gonna pay 100 bucks. I'm getting one more box at a very good deal, hopefully, and, that'll be it. That's it. I got 3 boxes of Legends Awaken. I'll be honest, I probably won't get to open those, you know? I may open up one because until we get reprints, I mean, hopefully we get these reprints and the reprints, I'll just rip them. I'll rip Power World, like, until I'm filled, for real. I just don't play any TCGs. I'm a collector of cards. I'm the same way. Same exact way. Power World is a vibe, Pokemon is cringe often. Pokemon's very cringe. That's why I changed my name and disassociated from the Pokemon YouTube space, even though I was never really a part of it to begin with anyways, so then you lack one of the most crucial foundations of TCG, playability and competitive scene of TCG is literally what makes and breaks. Absolutely, you need collectors and you need players and investors, speculators. Yeah, without players, you're kind of fucked. You're MetaZoo. Great gameplay, beats nostalgia. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's people that play Pokemon, but not like an overwhelming amount of people. A lot of people are collectors and AKA investors. So the fact, that Power World's relatively easy to play, they're comparing it to Pokemon, it meets Magic, meets I can't remember what else it is, but super easy to pick up, fun, like can't go wrong with it. Power World is a trend. Is a trend a good thing? I think it's a good thing. I don't know. I think Power is here to stay. Don't care. To understand what you're trying, yeah, I know. I suck at explaining stuff anyways. Why do you speak about any of them? Playability is literally 90% TCG success. I don't know if you're arguing with me or not. I don't know. We'll see, but you need to make like 100 videos about it if it will go up or down for clicks. Yeah, I plan on making like a weekly video. If it does like shit, it does like shit. I don't really care. But yeah, whether it's going up or down or whatever, I plan on making just a weekly market video and any information that comes out. Powerball needs to make a cartoon for the adults to lock in. If they do that, apparently there is they bought did they buy or they partnered? They partnered with Sony and somebody else. So the speculation is that they are going to be coming out with a cartoon with guns and gooning. Might have to scroll up. Why do I have to scroll up? I mean, if you're arguing with me, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. We can argue in the Discord. Lots of people collect cards who aren't players. Absolutely. The hobby is huge. Absolutely. No. I talked about their partnership with Aniplex, owners of Crunchyroll. Yes, you did talk about that. Yep, for sure. I am well informed on with how big Power World is, especially compared to Pokemon. It's a small knockoff. I don't know, bro. That's some crazy work right there. Yeah, you guys are gonna be arguing. Let me see. We're wrapping it up, guys. We're really gonna wrap this up. You guys are going crazy. I just gotta go to bed. It's not even that you guys are crazy. It's just we've been going for 3 hours and green guy just like cards. Yep. I'm not eating anything. I only buy it MSRP for sure. See what happens. I just won't go all in. Yeah, I don't think you should go all in unless you feel super confident in Pokemon. But even still, a lot of the people that are going to be collecting Power World, they're going to be collecting Pokemon. Like they're going to be collecting One Piece and like they're going to be collecting whatever they want. So I don't think you're going to see like there might be somebody, especially if boxes are 40 bucks. You might see a group of people that they just want to buy boxes at 40 bucks and have affordable cards and have a good time, and it's not heavily scalped and they feel like they're cared for. And some people just they'll stay with Pokemon because they truly do love Pokemon. But I don't think a ton of people are like gonna go all in. I don't think honestly, I don't think that a lot of people are truly just collectors of one TCG. I don't think you're Like, I only collect Pokemon. No, bro. A lot of people I collect Pokemon and One Piece and Gundam and Lorcana and fucking MetaZoo and who knows what else. So there's no like true supremacist collectors these days, it seems like. My opinion is just that 100% doesn't make sense to play 3x for a mid TCG that is unproven. I don't know about mid. Like I said, they're yeah. Look in the Power World. There's people who've been around for a very long time. Successful LGSs. They really like Power World, and believe in it. So it is unproven though. I will agree with that. Yep. If it goes down to trip, absolutely. Sports cards don't have players. Pokemon to me, Pokemon to me to the dance, but I'm leaving with power. Yeah, bring Pokemon with you and leave with that one. Hey, go to sleep. I'm going to. Sports cards are worth more than any TCG. It's just because it's a bunch of fucking old guys that like sports cards. That's it. It's all speculation. I agree. Do not play Market for Power boxes, but if you gauge TCGs on pure collectibility or delusional, I gotta go sleep. Family, great stream. Good night, Brandon. Appreciate you. Tie Crusher, you read comments too slow. No, you guys are going fucking insane with the comments. So, you and Tie Crusher keep arguing. The guns might actually hurt Power World in the long run. Some parents like it, bro. That's bullshit. Grand Theft Auto. What are we talking about? Grand Theft Auto's had guns and hookers and murders and fucking pushing people off buildings and blowing people up and killing cops. What are we talking about? No, that's just so false. That's so false. You know how many parents buy their kids Grand Theft Auto? You know how many parents are going to buy their kids Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, that's just not true. That is just so not true. Yep. Kids watch cartoons. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is parents' responsibility. I'm not gonna let my son watch fucking porn, you know? Like, you gotta watch your kids. Don't be a fucking idiot. Not you being a fucking idiot, but like if you have kids, you gotta stay on top of this shit. Yeah, Power Worlds has literal slavery, definitely not for kids. Yeah, and they never claim to be. What is the game rated here? I literally I need to go, but you guys are going insane. How do you know what the rating for Power World is? Video game rating age. Let's see. What is it? What is it rated for? T for teen, meaning it is recommended for players aged 12 and older due to moderate violence, use of weapons, guns, and sword and survival themes. Yeah. So it's not E for everybody. It's not for kids. It's for teenagers and old ass men and gooners. Yeah. Pokemon's kids card game. Yep. Very soon. It's going to be the time to load the truck up on Pokemon, then wait for the next out. Absolutely, bro. Abs freaking literally. Power will be marketed towards kids. No, it won't. It will not. Yeah, for sure. Oh, wow. I'm a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh Magic guy. Yeah, a lot of people are even Yu-Gi-Oh. All the best PokeTubers love Power World. It's interesting. Um, uh, Somebody screenshot this right here. All the best PokeTubers love Power World. It's interesting. Not because I like Power World. I am not a good PokeTuber, I'm not even a PokeTuber. Period. But the people shitting on Power World, that what I'm talking about. Mimic Bruce says that they're ass. Power World looks very kiddish. Oh, that's opinion based. Some of these dudes, though, have picked up loads at 40, 50 a booster box. Of course, they're gonna talk it up. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I mean, it's just like it's just like, PokeTubers that pick up boxes at 120 bucks because they have distro. They're like, "Oh, you should buy my boxes at $250 because it's never gonna go down." It's the same shit. It's the same thing. It's no different. No one plays sports cards. You're right. One thing I've learned about YouTube is most pump their bag. Absolutely, bro. Most pump their bags and then they move off of it, right? They buy something, they tell you how great it is, they tell you that they're in it for the long term. Look at 151. Everybody told you they loved 151, and then they dumped 151 like a hot shit, and nobody talks about 151. I'd buy it. Yeah, exactly. If Power World was 40 bucks, yeah, dude, I'd probably have ripped already. not I wouldn't have done what Mimabrew did because that's just an insane amount of money that I just really don't have. But yeah, dude, I probably would have already ripped like 12 boxes. Not clueless at all, very educated and informed. I don't think I called you clueless unless you're arguing with Korean guy. Wait, you can't do cocaine in Power World? I'm out. Absolutely, bro. No weed, no cocaine, no sunsets or anything like that. It was never marked towards kids. That's my point, Mimic. Indeed, it was never what to do. You're a broke tuber. I'm a broke tuber. You're right. My name on here is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. LOL. It's so busted. Totally awesome. Is that a that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Interesting. Sports are not like card games. Exactly what I'm saying. Playability, do, but you used it. Power World is just a Pokemon knockoff with guns and a better game. It's nothing groundbreaking or game changing. Uh, Pokemon didn't think so. That's why they sued him. So, anyways, yeah, Tight Crusher. Don't know who you are. Have a good night. Korean, totally awesome. Blood, Blab, Roxy, Thomas, Brandon, Lambo, Whack was in here for a little bit and then he busted. Brew, have a good one. Drunk, have a good weekend. Lechonka Mania, have a good one. I will watch. I promise. You'll see a comment on your video tomorrow or today. Korean inept. I don't know. Tight Crusher. If I didn't say you have a yeah, I said I told you have a good one. Ty 813. Whatever. Blood. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Glad y'all had fun arguing in the comments section. We'll be back next Friday. People will not buy DR boxes when they drop to 300, 350, but Mo when they pop. Absolutely. And we're going to leave it with that comment. FOMO, you're late as fuck unless you were eavesdropping. Shug, have a good one. And Split Earth, Bizarre, have a good one as well. Totally awesome. You have a good one as well. A card summoning a frog. Use water. Yeah, you're using a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. Go check out Pack Hype stream tomorrow night. Pal World. Mimic Brew is going to buy it all up. Make Pack Hype absolutely rich. Also, vegan Pop Tart. Have a good one as well. TCGs aren't just for players. Pokemon collectors are a huge part of the hobby now. Go to a card show. Pal World might be more primarily for players because no one wants to collect the cards. That's absolutely fucking false. Go to eBay. Go check out the sales. Go see how much the cards are going for. Wait till Legends Awaken comes out with all these legendary pals that people like. Stick around. Find out. Pokemoot is better than Pokemon and Power World combined. I'm out. Good night. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Seriously, goodbye. Appreciate the donations. See y'all next week. Pack Hype for life. Power World tonight. Going down. Go subscribe. Bye.